With Phil stumbling drunkenly out of his bed, appearing in his head all the things he's wanting to be said. 19 minutes of Phil to Phil. With so much time to kill, he promised chill, but all he does instead is beg and shill. The stream's online and straight away begins to whine, but all is fine as long as Shad's benign and doesn't step out of line. His content's immature for all to endure like fresh manure. But I feel sure he ran straight to feeling so insecure. The money earned from yesterday was withdrawn and long gone, as Phil's spending impulse is always set to stay on. If supports are also slow and stays so low and fails to grow, you never know, the show may turn into an easy bingo. Once kicked off across the board with charge to what because the squad can't be ignored, just how much DSP makes us feel so bored to help us fight or sleep and try to keep alert to watch a creep who play bingo, but Phil will bitch and why his sheep are also cheap while DSP is chasing green. We're seeing green across the screen as Phil's routine predictability rivals are so machine. It's not in burp and leaning ban, it matters not if factory fun is child's can't see if powers make him feel less of a man. Takes a drink and starts his like before lunching into a big pretending there for bills when truth is there to buy a wrestling JPEG. Talks about his shitty life of college cat and fatty wife and all his strife while forgetting that it's done well and they were rife. With drama he will react but isn't act as a fact as he rehearsed to be exact and how he felt he was attacked. He's nearly over and a win is in sight with what to white despite Phil to late that tips were not white. We'll say alright it is okay and now it's time for Phil to play, but first he'll say that tips will help from being off the other day. And with those words we win again, it's never if but always when the game is won. Thanks to that we made it to the very end. Hey guys, King Jet here, and welcome to DSP Bingo for what is today, Tuesday, the 9th of January 2024. I hope you're all doing very well indeed. Right now you're seeing a live shot of Phil's chair. This is his live stream right now. There is music playing, but yeah, Mr. Professional, Mr. I'm in the office a whole hour before I start streaming, is clearly setting up now. This is bullshit, I'll say, okay. What the hell is he doing? Is he like trying to set up a poll for his audience to fucking pick their favourite thumbnail? And if I can had to add, what a fucking unprofessional piece of shit. Holy fuck, hold on, let me rewind that shit, let me rewind that crap. No, here we go. So, yeah, he's clearly got something in mind for the fucking podcast where he's like, I'm adding these fucking things. Lol, I was setting up a pick for the show today. I guess he's gonna fucking ask his audience to pick their favourite thumbnail for Baldur's Gate. Is it going to be A, B or C? Do you want the red border around it, do you know? Do you want just a whole ass image, or do you want it split up into like sections or whatever? Phil, you are so unprofessional. One, you don't know how studio mode works, you know? Phil can fucking do this in studio mode so he wouldn't have to fucking interrupt the live stream playing while he fucking adds this to his fucking other crap on... Holy crap, man. Holy shit. It's just... I can't handle his laziness. I can't handle it. I really can't. Fucking hell. We've got to talk about thumbnails and how they change and if you like them, etc. Once again, it's the audience's fucking choice to decide for him because Phil is incapable of making a decision all by themselves. As you can see from Phil's stream though, let's just go back to live, of course, and he has got over 1,000 members. He has been gifted 200 members twice in 2 days. So, one person has gifted him 400 members in 2 days, which is equals to $1,600. Absolute insanity. Can you imagine? But yeah, this is what DSP's fans are. This is what I like. This is... All I'll say is it'll make the fall off even all the more sweeter. And obviously naturally he's fucking asking for more and he's wanting more. You know, 1,074 members, wow, I've grown 400 members in 2 fucking days, let's try and get 11 more at least. What a greedy piece of shit, honestly, fuck man. But as I'm saying, it's never enough. I've said this time and time again, it is never going to be enough. He is always going to want more, he's always going to ask for more, he's always going to beg for more. Doesn't matter how much fucking money is thrown at him in any given day, he's always going to just want and demand more and more and more and more and more. Anyway, thought I'd play a couple of little videos before we start also doing bingo. First up, we have a video from Nerdbrew. Nerdbrew has made a trailer called the Detractor's Civil War trailer. I've not seen this yet, but obviously it's to do with Rich and all that shit as well. I want to see what this is like.
There's a good portion of the Phil's Detractor community that likes me, but there's also a portion that despises me. The reason why is that they consider me a dent. I used to be a member of his. I used to send lighthearted super chats.
These people are crazy, they're obsessed, and they sit around literally plotting stuff.
And if anyone is responsible for Phil pressing the eject button, it's you fucking weirdos.
But they would be in the chat and pretend to be fans. Only over the years, then they would reveal themselves every once in a while. When
they're like losing their minds with this documentary. And it's not the whole Detractor community. A lot of them like me. But there is a portion that despise me. And it's going to be you who fucks up this documentary.
Hype is real. Oh shit, Nerbrew, another banger. Brilliant stuff indeed. I will of course link that in the description, in the chat, sorry. If people want to check that themselves, they can. But good old Nerbrew. My whole take on this, of course, about fucking this ridiculous thing with Rich, you know, RTU, Review Tech USA. He got himself into a bit of hot water because he made a tweet a couple of days ago, I think it was, trying to insinuate there was some sort of detractor and you know, some sort of top 10 detractor. Whether he was serious with it or not, it certainly didn't come across as like, you know, fucking him just being joking and kind of facetious. He seemed to kind of believe it himself. That's the kind of impression people got, and people were just fucking clapping back at him, saying you're not even a fucking detractor, and I agree with that a lot. Review Tech USA is not a detractor. Just because Phil does not like him does not make him a detractor. The side scrollers are not detractors. Yeah, Phil doesn't like them, but they're not detractors. Keemstar is not a detractor. Yeah, Phil does not like Keemstar, but he's not a detractor either. And there's no way why, just because Phil is not a fan of you, does not just mean, oh, that means I'm a detractor now. That's not how this works. People... It's one of those things where, like, I don't know why Rich thought he was a detractor. It's very strange, you know? But I guess he kind of thought that just because Phil didn't like him, we were okay with him. No. Here's how unpopular Rich is, okay? Not even the Lolcow podcast want him. This is what I'm saying. He is a lolcow, Rich, okay? He is definitely a lolcow material. But he's not enough of a lolcow to fucking merit being on their show. So he's not enough of a detractor to be in with a cool crowd of detractors. He's not enough of a lolcow to be in amongst the fucking, you know, the lolcow crowd. And he's not enough of a DSP fan to be allowed back in that fucking bubble as well, because Phil has banished him from the fucking Shadow Realm of being a part of his Dentheads because he pissed him off, you know, in the fucking past. So yeah, Rich just does not belong anywhere, it seems. Nobody fucking wants his ass. People are just disowning him left, right and centre. So yeah, Rich is just run his fucking mouth. But documentary as well, whether it happens or not, it's not going to be us. We have little input in this, obviously, you know what I mean? Phil was working a whole lot behind the scenes with Mike and the partner of things in motion. Yes, detractors have been in contact with Mike Klum, and then there's been words exchanged and whatever, you know what I mean, and everything else. We'll see what happens, you know what I mean? But yeah, fuck it, what will be will be. But yeah, Rich is fucking delusional as all hell, clearly. I thought I'd watch a couple of videos of a couple of little clips here. I got a couple of classics from Eddie B43. I thought we'll do this one first. This one is a pretty good one first. So, this one was Phil complaining about Mario Odyssey and the unrecorded. So it was naturally, Phil had stopped recording by this point in time, and he was complaining about the income. Pretty damn slow day. Only a couple of minutes long, but classic Phil bitching and whining and moaning about his lack of income.
Okay, everybody, it's time for a break. We're gonna take about a 15-minute break here to use the restroom, and then play about another hour and a half of Mario coming up on the stream. I would like to thank everyone who has subbed, tipped, or cheered. However, it is a pretty slow day. I'm not gonna lie; it's been a pretty damn slow day here. And this is what I'm worried about with Mario, guys, because keep in mind, I'm not making any money on these videos on YouTube, and other playthroughs that I'm supposed to be making money on keep getting demonetized. But anyway, I'm going to be playing for about 90 more minutes. Alright, everyone, you know what time it is. It's time to save the game and quit the game. So I'd like to say thank you, everyone, for a good stream. That was fun. I hope that you enjoyed it. I want to say thank you to everyone who did cheer sub and tip me during the course of today's stream. Because as you know, I make no money on Mario at all on YouTube. And also, like I told you on the pre-stream, sadly, I keep doing the wrong thing. Sadly, some of my current playthroughs that I was making money on are now getting demonetized by YouTube because of bullshit. So, your support is very much appreciated, everybody. Oh! Alright, everybody, I'm back. Sorry for the abrupt ending of the remixes. Hope you guys liked them during the break. So we'll resume in just a second. It looks like we had some cheering going on during the break. So, I turned it forever to 128-bit cheering and said, well, this is for my channel Sluts Brunel translation. Excuse me. Dark Rider Viking 129-bit cheering says, haha, well, that was what you were talking about with turning it forever, Kappa face. And then turning it forever said 130-bit cheering says, does Drunk Side Phil plan on doing karaoke during the Christmas Marathon? Are you getting hyped by these songs? And Dark Rider Viking 131-bit cheering says, I kind of like these music remixes. LOL. LOL. Not laughing out loud. LOL. As I pronounce it. Thank you guys for the cheers. I don't know if I'll be singing during the Christmas Marathon. First of all, we actually have to hit the funding goal to do the Christmas Marathon. So, we've got a ways to go, folks. We are over 200, I believe it's 250 bucks away, so... yeah. Okay. Are we all ready? Are we all ready to resume?
Nope.
It's Mario. It's Mario time. It's Super Mario time. Ah, yes. Solid Fantasy says, I wanted Snow World. Time to stop being a fan after 8 years. That's right, Solid Fantasy. Immediately quit the stream. Head right over to one of those Detractor chats. Start making friends. That's how it goes. I didn't do the one possible thing in 8 years you didn't like. Get over there. What the fuck is that? No
I'm gonna wait for the chat to tell them.
Good old classic fucking clip. So yeah, Phil was taught, even back in the day, years and years ago, Phil was toxic as all hell playing things like this. This one's an interesting one as well, this video here. This clip's a bit longer. I assume Phil's not live yet properly. Nah, he's probably in the bathroom or something, I imagine. Who fucking knows? He don't even fucking know he's in the bathroom or not. This one's an interesting one. The title of it especially, which I'm not going to read out, but it's just things that Phil says. Phil does drop the homophobic slur. Alien business and more. Modern Warfare Remastered multiplayer highlights. This is 7 years ago, this clip. 7 years old. And as you can see with the kind of title there on the screen, start of some mic trolling from Big Inside Phil. DSP couldn't figure out which user did it. There was also another troll, Det Side Phil.
You gotta be kidding me! Super fucking Mario, dude!
You are a loser. You have no friends
Oh my
in Seattle.
god. Who is this
You have a
idiot?
failing business. You have a dying business.
Are you kidding
Get on your
me?
microphone, Darkside Phil.
This is what this idiot is
Phil, on your
doing.
microphone. You won't. You're scared.
I'm an idiot.
Where are you, Darkside Phil? You're here. I know
Well,
you're here.
we'll have no more of this.
You have a
There we
failing
go.
business. Why don't you beg?
Okay. Fucking retards. There's no way you can mute in-game, by the way. Look. I can't mute the... Oh, here you go. You actually have to go through the list like this. Well, I don't know who it was. Anyway, I'm in a private party now, so I don't have to fucking listen to this idiot anymore.
Okay.
Terrible bullshit.
Darkside Phil. How's that crappy family business going?
Oh my god, what is this guy saying? I don't know what he said. I don't know what he said, but I'm getting out of this match because the connection was absolute balls. Yes, 4 and 10. It's funny how some matches when the connection is good, I'm absolutely dominating, getting top ranking on my team. But then when I get into a terrible fucking connection match, I'm at the bottom of the leaderboards. Isn't that funny? Isn't that funny how that works? How when a game actually has a good online connection that I do well, and when it's a terrible connection I suck. It's almost like there's a direct correlation between the two. Alright, well, once again I forgot to make a custom loadout because I'm so frustrated at this fucking game. I can't, dude, they're still there! 2 fucking faggots, seriously. 2 little pussy bitches sitting there. Meh. We're not gonna play, we're just gonna sit in one fucking spot.
So this was a raw, genuine DSP, and this is not 2010 DSP. Remember, this video was uploaded in 2016, I think. Was it 2016? Is this what the description says? I can't recall DSP using the slur tone 2016, maybe not 2016. When was this? I don't know, when was this? I'm not entirely sure. This video itself was made in November 2016, but yeah, And it's a direct capture as well, so he's fucking in Seattle anyway. But yeah, Phil was pissed.
Oh my fucking god! Ah! I'm a little frustrated. I apologize to anyone who was offended by my dirty potty mouth, but I'm very angry right now. Nice! Finally got the fucker. Damn it! God damn it. I want to play one more match. I'm disappointed. I'm very disappointed. I got used to this new gun. I'm not used to it at all. And I'm sucking.
Yeah, it's the gun's fault. It's not Phil's fault at all. It's got to be the gun's fault. Oh, Phil's almost ready to begin. We're going to keep watching this. We'll just keep watching this until Phil starts.
With it. I'm so frustrated. My dirty potty mouth. My dirty potty mouth came out. I need to choose some orbit scum now. Yes. All right, one more. I want one more match. I demand one more match. Dirty potty mouth.
Oh, Phil's going live apparently. Let's just pause that some bitch and keep watching this.
Yes. Juggernaut 001 says, it wouldn't be a Call of Duty stream if someone didn't get called a faggot. You're absolutely right, actually. My rage. My rage to consumed me for a moment. I lost my wits.
And so he said it again. He doubled down.
It's okay. I've regained my wits. One more match. Just a reminder, everyone. First of all, if you're watching the stream...
It was 2016. It actually was late 2016 he done this. Oh, wow. I didn't think it was. But yeah, Phil pretending. By this point in time, obviously, 2016. You know, it's like how old was Phil? That's like fucking 8 years ago, essentially. Phil would have been 35, 34, something like that, anyway. And he's dropping like those homophobic slurs still. He can't just fucking pretend, I was young, I didn't know any better, or whatever. 2016 Phil's being this openly toxic.
When you're liking it, please give it a thumbs up if that's the case. Number 2 tonight, 7 p.m.
Oh, I like the before and after from Eddie here. So, before, let's see what the before was.
One more match. Just a reminder, everyone. First of all, if you're watching the stream... Number 2 tonight, 7 p.m.
He gained 5 likes. Oh, sorry. He gained 7 likes. He asked his audience, you know, he asked him very nicely, and he gained 7 likes overall.
I'm doing the Modern Warfare... Excuse me, I misspoke. I'm doing the Infinite Warfare campaign for the first time for a couple of hours. So come on back tonight around 7 p.m. for Infinite Warfare's campaign, which everyone seems to be saying is great. I'm very curious to see. But still, I'm getting killed like crazy.
Domination.
Yeah. 4-13, but I don't care. It's domination. I don't care about the deaths. I'm not trying to have a positive kill-death ratio like all these fucking nerds. Oh my god. What a mess. See, when I used to play this all the time, I would be the one who'd be getting like 35 kills and 2 deaths, but I don't fucking remember anything about this. I'm not trying to have a positive kill-death ratio like all these fucking nerds. See, I can't even see them through the windows. I can't fucking see them.
Oh, you got shit.
You were literally too stupid to insult.
This is the map with the crazy choke points and also the big open area for snipers, so... See, I used to be a cheap motherfucker, too. I used to snipe on this map. I would stay in this one area, just camp and snipe, and I'd have like a... You know, I'm getting like 20 kills and like two deaths. But it's fucking so unreal... It's not really gratifying. Because you're just sitting in this one spot, the spawn area, and it's really cheap. But eventually, if you just stay there, the enemies will start spawning right in front of you. It's so stupid. So, I don't know if they fixed that or not.
Oh, come on!
But oh my god, the freaking choke point, man. Oh, you afangula. Bappada, 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 you son of a bitch. I waited that whole fucking time to play, man. I waited that whole time. Got nothing for it. I got completely destroyed. What a bunch of duty. Hey, I am doing my duties. So, doing the duties, you gotta take the duty. You gotta accept that duty flavor in your mouth when you play the duties. Take that nice dropped, that nice dropped connection. Let's do this. I'm excited. Hope you're excited. Let's do our fucking duties, baby. Gotta do the duties. Gotta do the duties. Every year I do my duties. It's time to do the duties. Come on here, boy. You wanna do your duties? You gotta do your duties, boy. We bought Call of Duty, now we gotta play Call of Duty. It's what I do. Fuck my cousin, do the duties. Oh boy. Do the duties. Yeah. Campaign? Hell no. Multiplayer. Why?
So this is one big fundamental problem that Phil has always had. He has a problem today, and he's had a problem as well from the fucking 10 years at least he's been doing YouTube, not a shit. 15 years, whatever. Phil will occasionally say something like mildly fucking amusing, okay? Like sometimes he will, you know what I mean? He's not usually capable of it, but sometimes he will actually say something kinda funny. And his chat will fucking tell him, Phil, that was funny. But then Phil makes it immediately unfunny by fucking just killing the goddamn joke, by repeating it ad nauseum over and over again until it is no longer very fucking funny whatsoever. It becomes so annoying very fucking quickly. But Phil thinks that was funny the first time. I'll keep spamming the fucking joke. Duties, duties, duties. People like it when I say duties at one time, so I'm going to keep spamming it because people liked it at one time. And this is one of the many ways where he's just not. He's not clued up socially. In his head, he's not aware. He cannot pick up a signal that he really shouldn't be just fucking drilling that joke into the fucking ground and through people's fucking heads. Yes, it was funny. You know, maybe one time it was fucking funny. Maybe one time the audience fucking liked it. And it's like, okay, build on that. Don't just fucking repeat the same fucking joke over. Like, imagine going to some sort of comedy show, right? And the comedian opens up with a great fucking joke, you know, like, you know, why the chicken cross the road to get to the other side. Oh fucking hell, it's hilarious. And then like for the next 2 hours, he just repeats the same fucking joke, expecting the same outcome, expecting the same reaction from his audience. It is fucking stupidity.
Why is there something for Infinite Warfare on the title screen of Modern Warfare Remastered? Fuck you. Fuck you, Activision. No one wants that shit. We're playing the shit. We're doing our duties. Come on now, boy. We gotta get the fucking martyrdom, get a kill streak, and do our fucking duties. Alright, I'm gonna go standard. And just to re-immerse myself, I'm probably gonna be doing things like Team Deathmatch, Kill Confirmed, Domination. Although, did they even fucking have Kill Confirmed in this game? I don't remember. I don't actually remember. Wow, Ground War. That's fun. Are we ready? You ready for the mics? This is gonna be, you know there's gonna be mics like crazy. People with fucking mics that are just going off like nuts and just sound like shit. You know what? Let me already go preemptive here and mute this idiot. There we go. No distracting fucking noise.
You're unbelievable, man. You're unfucking believable.
So that was Phil's Modern Warfare multiplayer highlights from 2016. Classic video there from Eddie B43, big ups to them. Link to the video is in the chat right now for you guys if you're curious. But that's enough about old DSP, classic DSP, whatever you want to call them. We are focusing on current day DSP. Also, I believe it's a long intro, so we can skip this. We'll just skip the whole thing here, and yeah, I think we can just skip it right there and skip it now one more time, I think, so should be good. The first number in chat I see will be what we use for today's bingo. So no pressure guys, but somebody give a good number. We need a good number. Gregory Lake says 51. Oh, Eric's not going to like that. Eric Reznor was hoping to be the first number in chat, but he fucking missed his chance. He was planning this, he was plotting it for fucking ages. He's like, I'm going to be the number, I'll be the one with the bingo number today. And Gregory Lake just beat you tate. Get wrecked, Eric, but unlucky pal, maybe next time. We're going with Gregory Lake's number of 51, so we're going to use his number instead. So I'll just also get a random bingo background picture as well, randomise it a few times, and then we're going to enter 51 into the randomizer. And here we have today's bingo card for us all to hopefully provide us with a full house. So yeah, here we fucking go. So the first number, of course, sorry, the bingo card is as follows. We need Phil to say help, percent, him clearing his throat, him saying addition, and him laughing. The second row is Phil saying idiot, voted content, him using hateful slurs, and him saying schedule. The third row is Phil saying okay, sound good, plus him having dead air, and him saying wrong. The fourth row is Phil saying detractor or trolls, interactive, him repeating the same point constantly, him saying shocked, and him touching his ear. The fifth and final row is Phil saying fuck, him being on defense mode, him saying nonsense, alright, and finally him messing about with his phone. And of course, as you guys know, the aim of the game is to try and get 25 out of 25, a full house on the bingo card you see before you on the screen. And if we do get a full house of 25 out of 25, one of you guys can potentially win a prize, but only if you've left a comment in the community post, which is linked in the description of this live stream. If you do that, you're in with a chance of winning a prize, which is usually decided by a game of marbles. Marbles on stream, great me thinking. I like doing marbles, I really do. I really enjoy marbles. So hopefully we've got a chance to fucking play some marbles today after the bingo. Hopefully somebody can win. And to get a victory here, to get a full house, we have a variety of ways for us to get 3 spaces for the bingo card you see before you. For example, if Phil snorts 20 times or burps 10 times before he starts recording for gameplay for YouTube, that will give us all a 3 space. If he gets 100 likes from his dumbass dead audience and blows bubbles for them all, even though he hates blowing bubbles apparently, but if we do get 100 likes from Phil's stream and he blows bubbles for him, that too will give us a 3 space, but only if he does it before he starts recording for gameplay for YouTube. And finally, if we get 100 likes on this very bingo stream right here, not only will that give us a 3 space as well, but you guys also get to enjoy the bubbles animation, that Pixar animation so very kindly made for us all to enjoy to celebrate the 100 likes. So there we go indeed. I think that's kind of covered everything pretty much. I will say this very quickly as well. There's a new animation for super chats that are over £5. I didn't know the best way to try and tell you guys that without sounding like fucking Phil going hey hint hint. But yeah, I've added a new animation for super chats that are £5 and over, which doesn't, I mean, if I'm being honest, it doesn't actually happen a lot. So, but yeah, it's a slight. I wanted to add it, you know, so it's okay. I feel like adding this, and so I did. So when it happens, you'll see. So yeah. There's no fucking easy way to say that without sounding like a fucking piece of shit like Phil, you know, but it is what it is. Anyway, I think we're ready to start. I think we're ready to go. So, yeah, without further ado, let's just start. Right, actually, let me just rewind 5 seconds in case Phil starts talking before the camera's on, just in case. But yeah, fingers crossed, everyone. Hopefully we can get a full house. Here we fucking go.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Level 1 podcast for Tuesday.
That was a great fucking start. Balls. Now, why is that happening? Why are you doing that? Why is Phil broken? Balls. Was not the best start to the stream.
This one goes out to the one and only.
Doesn't want to play either.
The fat cat.
Fuck.
Big ups.
Balls. Yeah, Prophet, I did make that change, yeah. I did make that change. Prophet suggested I make a change on YouTube settings, and I did actually do that.
And she's a big fucking bitch.
Well, there we go. D-Dog has tested the animation, and there it happened. So, yeah, so, good old Billy Conley. I managed to include Billy Conley there with a picture of the fat cat just popping into fucking view. So, there we go. Thank you, D-Dog, for the super chat. And of course, you know, the message was just testing. But there we go. D-Dog was curious to see what it is, and now he knows what it is. So, thank you very much, D-Dog, for that. D-Dog, I mean, obviously, I've had problems before. Sometimes when I get a super chat, it does cause issues sometimes with the streams. I don't know if it's still going to happen. Fuck it. We'll do our best to continue. Anyway, thank you, D-Dog. Let's carry on. This is not playing at all. What the fuck? I'm going to have to refresh the fucking... I'm clicking play and nothing's fucking happening. So weird.
Anything new to really put?
Shut up, Phil. Very strange. I don't understand what's fucking happening there. The fucking stream and completely just fucking broke. But we'll try again, of course. And hopefully it'll fucking behave itself. Right, here we fucking go. Fingers crossed.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Level 1 podcast for Tuesday, the 9th of January, 2024. I'm DSP, and I welcome you here to the show with a warning. That's right, I opened today's show with a stern warning.
Yeah, give me a second to try and... I think I know... I think I've got a way to fix this, guys, so give me a second. Yeah, let me try and get this sorted. If I do that, and... So I don't think we've got camera pointing, have we? No, we haven't, but there we go. Thank you, Diablo Order of Darkness, for popping your little membership message here, saying Cat is married to a 9,000 man. Phil is married to Derek and Hogan. There we go. Thank you, Diablo Order of Darkness.
That's right. I opened today's show with a stern warning.
Okay, I think I fixed it.
We are in the midst of a very bad weather pattern here in the Seattle area of the United States. We have crazy rain, super strong winds. Last night, the power went out, and it actually scared me because you got to remember, number one, I don't have a battery backup anymore for my PC. It died a few weeks ago, and I haven't had a chance to buy a replacement yet. In fact, I kind of forgot about it. So, number one, I'm like, oh crap, what about my equipment? And number two, I have the hard drives of all the backed up archived throwback gameplay plugged in. And I was like, oh no, don't tell me the power went out and now everything's gonna be fried, right? So I ran up here when the power came back on and I turned everything back on and everything is fried. I'm just kidding. No. Oh god, no, everything's fine. Luckily, everything is fine. But it's like, damn, that was a close one. I mean, because the winds are still so strong, I mean, they've been this way for over 12 hours. Like, it's been crazy windy out there. You're going to hear today a loud crashing noise in the background. I said, what's that noise? My blinds, because I need the window open to stay cool, or to stay, nicely fresh air in here. But the blinds are going like this, crashing against the window. And there's nothing I can do about that. The wind is that strong. So just to forewarn you, if today I am broadcasting and all of a sudden the stream goes completely dead, it's probably because either the power went out again, or maybe due to the inclement weather, something happened with the internet. All right? So far, so good. Burger. But I obviously want to give you the heads up that that might happen today. Very high chance with how bad the weather is. In fact, our scheduled weather for the next few days is quite bad. We've got this kind of weather for the next day or two. And then this coming weekend, our temperatures are supposed to dip by anywhere from 15 or more degrees, and we're actually supposed to get snow. Now, how much snow right now is up for debate, so I'm not really too worried about it yet. And the good news is, neither my wife and I are really planning on doing anything over the weekend. I'm streaming, and she doesn't have to work those days. So we're hoping that the snow, if it does hit, won't really negatively affect us. If you're wondering who I'm looking for Jasper. He was just around here a minute ago. He was jumping on my lap, and I was wondering if he was going to be around here for the podcast. He'll probably swing in at some point. Anyway, welcome to the show. Fingers crossed that I can get through it without the power going out. Let's talk, guys. We got a lot going on, man. We got so much going on right now, which is cool. We're now in the midst of the year-end series, which are going very smoothly, and it's fun, and it was a really exciting stream last night. Obviously, we had some Baldur's Gate 3 progress yesterday I'd like to talk about. Today, particularly, I have two things I'd like to talk about when it comes to my content in 2024. Titling.
Jesus, guys. Thank you, Mokiness, for the super chat. Hold on. So there, thank you very much to Mokiness for the super chat. Says, consider my thanks for ruining my childhood memories by making me think of donkey dragon sex. I will never be able to watch those films the same again. Mokiness is referring to me derailing the ever-living shit out of Aviga stream earlier on. Aviga was streaming earlier on, and I naturally had to fucking derail him to fucking oblivion. And I mentioned Shrek, and I mentioned how Donkey and Dragon have a very intimate relationship, and trying to fucking make people understand the logistics of that and how fucking impossible it actually is, in theory. So yeah, I just ruined Shrek for everyone. Although in my defense, Aviga and Mr. ruined Shrek for me with their fucking Shrek abominations.
And thumbnails. And this is not specific to just the new DSP Throwback channel. This is actually in regards to everything that I do, okay? So, we're going to have a discussion about video titles and thumbnails today on the podcast. I hope you will give me your feedback live, and if you watch this show on demand, please give me your feedback on this, because I cherish every piece of constructive criticism I get, and I use that to formulate what I do. And I cannot wait to hear your opinion, because first of all, there's been some changes already that you may or may not have noticed. And so I'm curious to hear that. But also, for many years, people have always had issue with the way that I title my videos. And basically, when I started off, I used this very basic style of titling videos. Then over the years, people said, well, you should do better than that. You should add more information, more descriptive stuff so people know what's in specific videos. So I've been doing that for ages. But now I guess what people are saying is, no, you don't understand. YouTube has changed. YouTube has evolved. YouTube is different now. This is now how you should be titling your videos. I'm like, oh, so it changed again, so maybe I should update. So we're going to talk about that today. If I were to begin titling videos differently, obviously we should do it, you know, maybe starting now before big hot new releases hit. So when the new releases start coming out, already those effects are in place, okay? So we're going to talk about that today. And there you go. I think hopefully this will be good stuff. Of course, we're going to talk about everything else going on too, so let's begin, shall we? There's a little bit of game news today as well, not too much, but if we have time for it, we'll squeeze it in. If not, it's not that big of a concern that we have to talk about it today. Right now, the, what is it, CES is going on? Is that what it is? Is it the CES, Consumer Electronics Show or whatever? So a lot of things are being talked about. Oh, new movies coming out. Oh, new TVs coming out. You know me, I'm not really into the tech side of stuff, so I'm not super interested, but there have been 1 or 2 tidbits coming out of that show that I would like to discuss eventually as news, so we'll see if we get to it today. Okay? Okay. Let's begin. Okay, so first of all, before we even get started, whoa, right? Ladies and gentlemen, we hit a new record of members on this channel. Last night, during the most disappointing games of 2023 countdown, I was gifted another 200 memberships, among others, and added all together, we hit 1,080 members. That's the most DSP Gaming has ever had in its history. You know, 15-year running history here. Watch this, we're on 14-year running history of the channel. 1,080 members. So that is absolutely amazing, right, that happened. And thank you to those who made it possible. Particularly, it's Nikita, who over the last few days, every day is gifting like 200 memberships, which is insane.
Yeah, it's insane. That's fucking $1,600 from one person. That is absolute insanity. Like, no normal person would fucking do that, for fuck's sake. It's not... I mean, it's got to be fucking funny when it... I mean, it's like... Remember, Phil's always asking for more. He's always demanding more. Here he is, he's hit a fucking record new high. And what's the first thing he fucking does? He sets a new goal to get higher and higher and higher. For no fucking reason whatsoever. Remember, there's no goal. He just wants to fucking hit the goal for the sake of hitting a goal. There is no reward.
So we hit a new record, okay? That's excellent, that's amazing. That's why you see the goal what it is. As you can see, we dipped a few overnight. We were at 1080, now we're down to 1074. So obviously every day the goal is to get a few new ones, right? So we'll see if we can get to 1085 by the end of today's streams. But someone asked me a pertinent question last night, okay? They said, hey, so this means we have new emotes unlocked now, new emote slots, and we can add new emotes to the channel, right? No, because here's the deal. The last time around that we had anywhere near this many members, it was a little over 1,000. It was around 1,030-ish, and that took place, I think I want to say it was like late 2022, where during the fall, a very generous viewer came in and gifted, again, hundreds and hundreds of memberships that boosted the numbers way up. The way YouTube does it is it's every milestone you hit of members, you unlock a new emote slot, but every time that you grow, all right, it basically changes it so that now it's harder to hit. So for example, you start off, you only have to get another 20 members, you get a new emote. Then they say another 50 members, you get a new emote. Then another 100 members, you get a new emote. Well, once you hit 1,000 members on YouTube, the next milestone is 1,200 members. So we already, a year and a half ago, unlocked the 1,000 member emote slot. All right, and we have it, it's filled. The next milestone is 1,200. Now, will we ever hit 1,200 members here on DSP Gaming? Well, I'll be honest, it's going to be rough. Why? I don't get a lot of viewers like that on a stream. Like, even now, we just started the stream. We got like 250 viewers. I'm sure that the viewership will increase, especially when we get to the gameplay, right? But on average, how many viewers am I pulling in a stream? 300-400, right? When you have that much viewership at any time, it's hard to have 1,200 paying members of a channel. Not to say that I don't have 1,200 viewers. I absolutely do. As you know, I make such a variety of content that people come and watch at different times and different playthroughs. For example, someone today watching Resident Evil 0 might not be the same person who will be watching Baldur's Gate 3. They also might not be the same person who watches me play Street Fighter 6 or Sea of Stars, or might watch my year-end series, or might watch this podcast. So because of that, even though at any given time maybe I only have like 200-300 people on a stream, chances are there's thousands of people who do come to the channel and check out the content every day. In fact, my unique viewer count is quite high compared to other YouTubers. So that being said, I do have a variety of a viewer base, but not everyone usually becomes a paid member. Typically, paid memberships are from people who watch the streams, okay? So, it would be pretty rough or pretty hard, I feel, like a big stretch to expect that this channel is going to hit 1,200 members when we don't have many more viewers. However, there's always potential. This channel could grow at some point, could get an influx of new viewers from somewhere, right? You know, I don't want to shoot it down and be like a negative person and be like, ah, well, never hit it. But I just want to be realistic for all of you, right? I don't want you to expect that we're going to be unlocking tons of new emoji slots and things in the future. We already have like 20, right? Like, how many emojis do I even have unlocked right now? Just look, oh my god, 1, 2, oh my god, I have a ton. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28. I have 30 emoji slots unlocked. Most people on YouTube will never get 30 emoji slots. You understand that? Like never. So for me, like I'm already in like the upper echelon of YouTubers who stream with the amount of stuff that I have on my channel, okay? So, FYI, yeah, we hit a new milestone. This is excellent. 1080 is the highest we've ever had on the channel. We lost a few overnight, but if we get just a few today, we might hit a new milestone. If we get anything above 1080 today, that's the new record for the channel, okay? If we happen to, at some point, hit 1200, we'll have a new emoji slot. So there you go. Now, I'm already getting asked questions.
A lot of people are suspecting that Nikita's going to come back again today. A lot of people, so this is the thing, Phil is now, the expectation is now built up as to this fucking person coming by for a third day in a row to drop another 200 members, so Phil gets to unlock a new emote slot and also have a record high number of fucking members. Mr. Sen has sent me a fucking image. Mr. sent me this. Guess I'll beg. So there we go. Yeah, I recognise that pose. It's isn't it? I don't. Isn't it some old guy? It's like the normal face, or it's some old guy. But yeah, I don't know. So there we go. But that is what Mister's been making when he's been not ruining Shrek for people. So there we go. Cool. But yeah, Phil, this is clearly setting up for some big, massive Nikita member bomb again. It wouldn't surprise me in the fucking slightest if Nikita does come back again and drop another 200, because why the fuck not? Phil wants it. Phil's hinted it. Phil says they need it to unlock new emote slots. So yeah, hint Nikita. Come on. Get another fucking $800 free just to fucking give, emotes. There we go.
Example. Well, since you have the new record of emoji, or the new record of members now, does that mean that you could use new emojis? Yeah, but I don't have them. And that was the problem. Like, we had no clue that this was going to happen. So it's not like I have a bunch of new emojis saved up, ready to swap right away and swap out old ones. So if anyone had an idea of a new emoji and wanted to maybe whip something together, the new emoji that we could use, and then we could all collectively agree, hey, there's an emoji we really don't use that much. It just kind of sits around, so we should maybe replace that emoji with this other new one. I'd be down for that. That's okay. That's great suggestion, great feedback, and I'm always open for that. But right now, I don't have anything new to really put in there, because again, it's not even like we were close, and then all of a sudden within 2 days we got like over 400 new members, and whoa, so it all hit at once, so we weren't prepared for this, right? So anyone's interested, you want to toss together a new emoji or something for the channel and send it my way, I'm willing to take a look. If it looks good, and then we can vote, do we want to change it? The thing is, we have to stay above 1,000 members to keep all these emoji slots unlocked. If we dip below 1,000, if we dip below 1,000 members, we lose the slot, and now we don't have the ability to do it anymore, okay? So there you go. Just throwing that out there since people are asking. That's what's going on. All right, let's talk about yesterday's streams. On the Level 1 podcast, once again, I had a big discussion about DSP Throwback. Today, I'm not going to talk that much about DSP Throwback. In fact, we'll probably just glance upon it or brush upon it, and we're going to talk about other stuff instead, because I know you guys don't want to hear about DSP Throwback constantly, right? By the way, does the camera look choppy again? It totally looks choppy to me again. Give me 1 second, because I tried something the other day, and it's worked, and I'm curious if this would work again. So if I go to Properties, and if I change... I hit the wrong thing. Yeah, I did. Shit. I wanted to do this. If I change the resolution to a lower resolution, like let's do this really low... Oh, that doesn't even work. Hold on. I want to do like a low widescreen resolution. Like this one. No, that doesn't work either. Hold on. What is going on here? Did I screw the camera up now? Maybe I did. Where's 720p? There's 720p. Okay. Yeah, it's not working. The resolution is not changing, I don't think. Is it? Hold on. Oh, because this is open. But that might fix it, actually.
Professional. Remember, guys, he's a professional.
Hold on.
He knows what he's doing.
Okay. So now I'm 720p, and all the lighting's off, because for some reason the lighting adjustment is different at 720p than 1080. Don't ask me why, that makes no sense, but it is with this camera. So now if I go from 7... And by the way, the frame rate's fine. See that? The frame rate's much better. So now if I go back up to 1080p... it didn't really do much, did it? The camera works nicely when it feels like it, and some days it's choppy, and there's not much I can do about that, I guess. Anyway, alright, so yesterday's stream. We had a discussion about DSP Throwback. We talked a little bit about game news, right? We had a chill podcast, and then we swung into Baldur's Gate 3. Yesterday was all about the Underdark. So we were exploring the Underdark, and we went up a bunch of mushrooms and platformed around, and that was fun. Then we went to the Arcane Tower, which I didn't even know existed. And we went down there and we explored the whole tower and got some interesting magical items. We got to the top. We had an interesting interaction with some robots, which was neat. Found some secrets, got a new staff, and then moved on. And we ended up exploring even further, and we found a bunch of mushroom spore people. And then we had an interesting interaction, of all things, with a hobgoblin and a mind flayer. And that's all I'm going to say, because I don't want to spoil it if you haven't seen it yet. But it was a really interesting stream. I had a great time with it. Again, once again, the audience, very interactive, very fun, very engaging.
Burger.
And another great one for the history books, adding on to the playthrough. At this point, we're around 40 hours into Baldur's Gate 3 and continuing on. Keep in mind, we still have the rest of this week, we have next week, and we have one more week. So we have like 2 more weeks to go of full-time Baldur's Gate before new releases hit, and then I play it a lot less. Okay? In fact, it's kind of up in the air how I'm going to play Baldur's Gate when the new releases hit, because obviously games like Tekken 8 and the new Like a Dragon are going to take more priority for a while. I'm not sure exactly, will Like a Dragon stay as a daytime stream or not? Maybe I'll alternate between Like a Dragon and Baldur's Gate. We have to figure all that out, okay? But anyway, 2 more weeks, so we're going to have at least like another 18 plus hours of Baldur's Gate. Actually, it would be 20 because I'm playing it tomorrow, so about 20 more hours of Baldur's Gate 3 before it hits the back burner. So we'll be like a solid 60 hours into this game before new stuff comes out, okay? So again, thank you for continuing on with your engagement and support of those streams. It's been great. Every time that I play, I learn something new about the game, and you guys educate me about the lore, and we have a very good time together. So looking forward to more tomorrow. Last night's late stream was the first of my year-end series. All right, it was the most disappointing games. There he is, by the way. The most disappointing games. Wow, it really is choppy. The camera is choppy today, and I have absolutely no clue why. Yesterday, I think a day or two ago, it looked like this.
And it's only choppy for Phil, though. It looks smooth at our end, surely. Like, Phil does not seem choppy at all. It's choppy for him, looking at himself in the fucking thing, but for us, it seems to be perfectly good. But because it's not fucking good for Phil, he can't stand it. So he must fucking derail himself, even though the audience is not impacted. The audience are fucking not suffering anything whatsoever. But he's having an issue himself at his end, and so it's putting him off, even though no one else is fucking suffering from this.
And I refresh it and it fixed, but now it's not fixing for some reason. Anyway, yes, yeah, last night was the most disappointing games of 2023 countdown. It basically took, I would say, it took about the entire stream, although the video itself is about an hour and 45 minutes long. You know, there's a little bit of pre-talk, and then I stuck around a little bit after the fact as well, to do it. So here's the thing. It went well, in my opinion. The attendance was good. People really seemed to enjoy it. I liked the interactivity. I liked that as I was going down the countdown, people had stuff to say about each pick that I had of the most disappointing games and added to the show rather than just me talking for 2 hours. To actually have interaction with everyone was actually quite neat, and I felt it made it better. So I would hope to keep that up tonight on the late show as well. I'm being attacked viciously. Jasper, are you tired of me talking to the audience? Are you trying to get my attention? I think he's trying to get my attention. Are you trying to get my attention? Is that what you're doing?
Nope.
Jasper Kitty. Jasper Kitty. He just lay down on my lap.
Shut up, bitch!
What do you think you're doing? I'm in the middle of my show. I'm not Dr. Claw from Inspector Gadget. I can't just sit here petting a cute cat all day. I would love to, but I have work to do. I can't just pet this cute kitty all day long.
So it could have went with any fucking like major villain with a fucking cat. It could have went with Dr. fucking Evil. It could have went with some sort of fucking Bond villain or whatever. Instead it goes for the fucking random obscure reference of fucking Dr. Claw from Inspector fucking Gadget.
And then say, I'll get you next time, Gadget, next time. Oh my goodness, he's such a silly boy. Alright, let's put him on the floor, and then we will continue. Jasper is purring. He always purrs when he's up here. Alright, buddy. Okay. Cool. It's fun being a cat dad. Alright, what was I saying? I got so distracted. Oh yeah, the disappointing games countdown. So, it lasted about 2 hours, just under. It went really well. As you already know, we were gifted a ton of memberships during that stream. If you happen to come on stream today, like, whoa, I got a membership, I wonder what happened. It probably came from last night's Disappointing Games Countdown stream, okay? So be sure to thank Nikita if you see them around. It's really awesome that they've been doing this. It's 2 days in a row, by the way. First, they gifted a ton of memberships on yesterday's, well, 2 days ago podcast, and then they gifted the memberships last night, which is so amazing. So, there you go. Overall, I'm pleased with how it went. Now, it's funny because people are like, oh, this is exciting or whatever, it's gonna get a lot of views. I don't think so. You wanna know the truth is, I think a lot more people in the modern day care more about what I'm doing day to day, care more about like the premiere of a hot new game or something like that, than they care about my year-end series. I feel like the year-end series are more fan service for the long-standing viewers of mine that have been around for a while, because you guys are used to the year-end series being an annual event that I do. It's like a tradition, right? So for those of you who are long-standing viewers and fans, thanks. You know, for example, that video, at this point, it's around a little over 12 hours since it published on YouTube. It has like 2.
We have a free space already because Phil has snorted up a storm. 20 snorts has already happened, and so we have 1 free space unlocked.
1,000 views. It'll probably get like another 1,000 views maybe by the end of the week, but I'm not expecting that video to blow up in popularity. Really, I'm not. I just think it's something nice to do. It's a special thing that everyone who's a longtime viewer is used to, so I do it. But in reality, I do feel like playing the new games, doing the daily streams is more of the attraction of this channel, not me doing this kind of stuff. I mean, I don't even review video games anymore, right? I just play them. So there you go. Anyway, went well in my opinion. I really enjoyed it. I had a great time with it. And I want to say thank you to anyone who's leaving comments on the video. You know that helps. That just makes that video better because people who watch it after the fact want to hear other people's opinions, not just mine. And so now they can hear your opinion on what you thought about what I said in the video, and it makes the video better. So by all means, if you watch that countdown video and you like it, or you disagree with it and you want to voice your opinion about a game you think shouldn't be on there, or maybe there are games I didn't have on there that should have been, leave a comment. People would love to read it. I love to read it. All right, please do. So there you go. Went well. All right, now let's talk about today and the rest of the week. So today, after this podcast, I'm going to be jumping back into Resident Evil 0 Remastered. We are in a very, very tight spot. All right, we're at a point where we're in a save room. Both characters, both Billy, both Billy and Rebecca are stuck in a save room. We have 0 healing items. We have scarce low ammo, almost none. And right outside the door, drooling at the mouth and fiending for flesh, is an angry mob of mutant zombie monkeys. Okay? This is bad. This is very, very bad. And I'm wondering what we're going to do to get out of this situation. Now, there are healing items in this room. The problem is I need to avoid getting hit by the monkeys and grab the items. My characters have almost no health left. So if they get hit like 1 to 2 times, they're dead. So this is going to be where we start today. The challenge of getting out of the monkey room, basically, and getting back to the mansion without taking significant damage. Okay? It's going to be pretty challenging. So I guess we'll see how this goes. And then, as if that's not bad enough, once we get past the monkeys, there's spiders and stuff in the hallways past that to get back to the mansion. So we've got a giant kind of gauntlet to get through, to get back to a point where we feel more safe and can continue on with the playthrough, okay? So I guess we're going to see what happens and go from there. So that's going to be the start of today's streaming here on DSP Gaming. A very tense situation in Resident Evil 0 Remastered. If I remember correctly, 8 years ago, it was exactly the same situation. Like, we had these tense moments where I had low ammo, low resources, and I had to get through areas, and I just had to do trial and error over and over until I finally figured it out or got lucky to continue on with the playthrough. The game is just that hard on the harder difficulty. So we'll see how it goes today, okay? On the late stream tonight, it is my second night in a row of my year-end series, and tonight it's a twofer. It's a double feature. We start off tonight with the viewer's choice best playthroughs of 2023. Now that I know the results, because I checked the results to get prepared for today, what I can tell you folks, the viewer's choice best playthroughs of the year are not the same as my picks for game of the year. Some are overlapping, but some are very, very different. Okay, so that's fun. The only bummer about this, because I had no idea what you guys were going to nominate, I didn't have all the video footage saved up for some of these games. Like, for example, something that wasn't a new release playthrough, I didn't expect to have to need video footage of that, so I didn't save any. So now here we are, and you're like, oh, I nominated a retro game you played, and it actually made the top 10. I'm like, shit, I don't have the video. So there will be 1 or 2 intro or entries where you're going to see a little bit of a bootleg, like Audible. One of them, admittedly, is not that good. I just took the a title splash screen. But for others, I have like YouTube shorts that I made of those games, and we're gonna play the short and then talk about the game as the YouTube short is playing on the screen. Because that's what I got. You know, other than trying to go and manually download a ton of videos and everything, which I didn't have time to do last night. I was trying to get this done after my late night stream. But the good news is, it's 10 entries. And I'm excited to go through them and talk one by one about what it is that you guys thought about those playthroughs that was good. In fact, it's more about you than me. Like, I'll give my opinion, but as we go through them, I'm going to be hearing about your thoughts. Like, what do you think it was about that playthrough that resonated, that made it to be in my top 10 playthroughs of the year? Because remember, it's not just about the best games of the year. This is the playthrough. So there were so many older games that weren't new releases that I played over the course of 2023, and I'm not shocked to see that you guys nominated and voted for a bunch of those playthroughs. So there you go.
Burger.
Now, once that's done, because that'll likely take about an hour or so, then we're going to get into my Game of the Year awards. And this year, I got a top 10, okay? Originally, I was going to do more than that. I was going to either do honorable mentions. I was like, you know what? I'm just going to narrow it down to 10, and we'll go through it solidly. For the good news is, for the Game of the Year, I have video of every game, because that I saved video of all those top games all year, so we will have video footage for each of those, and it'll be good. By the way, the camera looks better now, doesn't it? So maybe it was my PC. You know what I think?
Yes, it is your fucking PC, you dumb son of a bitch. And there's nothing wrong. It's a problem for you, not for anyone fucking else.
I think it is. I think that sometimes the preview of OBS, just for some reason, doesn't look so good. And
no shit, Sherlock. Well, the fucking dumb son of a bitch is working out finally. Or somebody fucking told him.
then it'll look better. Right now it looks fine. So I guess the frame rate never was an issue. Whatever. Okay, so that's tonight, starting at 6:45 p.m. Pacific time. 2+ hours of year-end series. We're getting them done tonight. Basically two separate videos, but one stream. It should be a good time. I hope you'll join me tonight for that. If you're interested more in the excitement of positivity. You know, last night was all about negativity, the most disappointing. Tonight's about positivity, okay? Wednesday, tomorrow, will be my final consecutive streaming day of the week. And on Wednesday, it's going to be more Baldur's Gate 3 as we continue the exploration of the Underdark. Right now, we're literally in the middle of a very interesting story-based conversation. And I want to continue on with that, and I want to keep exploring. And apparently, there is a good amount more left in the Underdark to explore. So we're going to do that tomorrow night, or tomorrow daytime. It should be fun. Now, Wednesday night, this is something that I've been building up to for about a week. It's a very special late-night stream.
And he's not going to tell us what it is yet.
It's a mystery stream. And I am not going to tell you guys what it is because I want it to be a surprise, a good surprise, okay? So, FYI, tomorrow night, Wednesday night, that would be January 10th, 6:45 p.m. Pacific time, a mystery late-night stream here on DSP Gaming that I think that you will enjoy if you can attend it. I hope that you will attend it if you can make it. If you can't make it, that's fine. It will be recorded, and it will be uploaded after the fact, as I always do. So don't worry, if you can't be here, you're still going to be able to check out what it was. But if you can be here live, I feel like that would be a benefit. That's all I'm going to say, okay? So be here live if you can tomorrow night. And the thing is, once the stream goes down, we're going to have a lot of discussion about it. And so I know there's going to be discussion and things, and we will talk about that after the fact, okay? But there you have it. If you can make it tomorrow night, a special late night stream, a mystery stream to end the week. Told you, I keep telling you guys, I have so much in store for you this year, new stuff, that DSP Throwback was just the very tip of the iceberg of all the stuff coming. So, okay. I'm off from streaming on Thursday. So I hope you'll have a safe and fun day, but when I return on Friday, it'll be more Baldur's Gate 3, and it'll be Friday Night Fights, and I think this time around, I do want to go back to Dalsim. Maybe we'll do like a ranked Dalsim stream, and I'll see how I can do with him. It's been a few weeks now since I picked him. Saturday will be more Resident Evil 0 Remastered and the return of Sea of Stars, okay? Sunday will be my React show, and Sunday night I will be streaming, so Sunday night we have an option, right? And I'm thinking, maybe for variety's sake, on Sunday night, perhaps we can do some, maybe Call of Duty, just a one-off late-night stream of Call of Duty for variety purposes. I haven't played it now in a few weeks. Maybe it'd be fun to do a one-off stream of Call of Duty with a bunch of melee kills or whatever. Or not. If you guys don't want that, that's okay. We don't have to. I'm just throwing that out there as a possibility because it's something we haven't done in a while. All right? Monday, another full streaming day. It'll be Baldur's Gate 3 and more Sea of Stars. Tuesday, it'll be Resident Evil 0 Remastered and probably Street Fighter 6. And I'm thinking maybe I'll bring back Zangief for one night because I haven't used Zangief now since the summer. And my Zangief's not even ranked on PlayStation 5, so we'll just do casual matches, try to get back to the swing of things before I pick Zangief and try rank, but I'm thinking maybe do like a Zangief stream, and then, you know, Wednesday next week, probably more Baldur's Gate 3 and probably more Sea of Stars, so we're going to play a lot of Sea of Stars next week. For those who like Sea of Stars and are disappointed that this week there was only one stream, alright, there will be a lot of Sea of Stars next week, at a minimum 2 streams, if not more, depending on how things go, okay? Awesome. Keep in mind the next big new releases are coming out on the 26th, and yes, I'll be playing both Tekken 8 and Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth. Those will be the 2 main games that'll carry me. Other games will become night streams, or there may be some balance, because I don't know, you know, how many streams of Infinite Wealth are going to be daytime streams before maybe we'll make it a night stream. I don't know. We have to see. You know, I'd love to leave it as a day stream, but I don't know how it's going to work, because those Japanese-centric RPGs don't always do so well as daytime streams, so we got to kind of find that happy balance, right? But anyway, that's coming up at the end of the month, and then the next big event that I'm doing is on Saturday, February 10th. It's going to be my Super Bowl event. I did one last year where I dressed up in a football outfit, right? Jersey, helmet, carrying a football, had all these props and stuff, had some food, some booze, did some random stuff. You guys loved it. You guys said, let's do it again. So this will be my first marathon-style event of the year. There's going to be food, there's going to be booze, but we have to figure out what else we want to do. And I feel like we haven't really focused on it yet. Why? Because, I mean, let's be honest, we're focusing here on the year-end series and all the other stuff going on. So let's begin to think about this, and then maybe like next week, we'll start to seriously talk about it and figure out what it is we want to do during that Super Bowl event, because it could be reacting to ads, it could be playing games, it could be just talking, it could be anything, right? I'm not sure. So let's figure it out. Okay, very cool. And FYI, as you can see at the bottom of your screen, these are my goals for today before we move into other topics, because I like—
Oh, he's doing the Bigment earlier than usual. Oh, wow. We're having an early style Bigment. Let's rewind and see what— surely he's not going to fucking remind people to fucking give him memberships. He was gifted 400 memberships in 2 days by one fucking person. And here he is again, going to include in this fucking Bigment as usual, like nothing ever fucking happened.
FYI, as you can see at the bottom of your screen, these are my goals for today before we move into other topics, because I'd like to talk into other topics now. If we can hit 1,085 members today, that would hit a new record for the channel, and it would help support-wise. Consider becoming a member today, or maybe supporting the channel with some gifted memberships to help the community. And of course, on every stream that I do, I try to hit at least a tier 1 tips goal of $50. Thank you to everyone who helps me hit that. Let's see if we can do that by the end of the Resident Evil gameplay today. All right, so I have 2 important topics I would like to cover right now. Are they in relation to DSP Throwback? To some extent, they are. Let me give you a brief update on DSP Throwback and what's going on over there. So as of now, 5 parts or 6 parts? I think it's 6 parts of Final Fantasy 13 are now live over on DSP Throwback. Okay, 6 parts. So that's like, 3.5 hours of gameplay and climbing of Final Fantasy 13. All right, yesterday, we uploaded the first ever part that was not upscaled 60 frames per second. Okay, parts 1 through 4 have been upscaled, and they looked interesting because you've never seen Final Fantasy 13 in 60 frames before, but it also created some ghosting. All right, now I asked you guys, please give me feedback. I need to know, do you like the non-ghosting or the ghosting better? Because some people like the 60 frames, even at the expense of the ghosting. Other people like the 30 frames because there was no ghosting. So I looked at the feedback, and I'm gonna be honest with you, I didn't get much feedback. I got very little, maybe just like 3 or 4 comments, and it's kind of split. So
isn't that a good thing though? Nobody's complaining about the fucking lack of ghosting anymore, which is a good fucking thing.
people were like, nah, you know what, I like the 60 frames, can we go back to it? And some people were like, yeah, I definitely see that the ghosting is pretty much non-existent now at the expense of the 60, so keep it like that. So honestly, I don't know really what to do, because it doesn't seem like either way, there's no like consensus. I mean, maybe we could do a poll on the channel, on the community tab, to see what people think, but I just didn't get the feedback that I was hoping for in the video comments, you know? And by the way, now that we're at like part 5 or 6, definitely the views of the playthrough, as expected, have trailed off. You know, part 1 of Final Fantasy 13 has like 5,000 views, part 2 only has just over 1,000 views, part 3 has like 900, part 4 has like 800, and now part 5 has like 400, right? But this is what's gonna happen.
But remember guys, he doesn't pay attention to views. He is not Mr. Views. He doesn't even acknowledge the fucking views. But here he is fucking spouting off the fucking numbers straight away from fucking memory because he's got that shit memorized.
Views. Part 3 has like 900, part 4 has like 800, and now part 5 has like 400, right? But this is what's going to happen with an RPG. You're not going to get consistently high views. It's always going to trail off on an RPG. So I'm not surprised at all that this is happening. And keep in mind that Final Fantasy 13 is going to be like 60 parts. So can you imagine when we're in like part 40, the views probably will be way down, and that's okay. But that's why I want to balance that channel with other content. I don't want the whole channel to be the Final Fantasy 13 channel for 2 to 3 months. I think people would get pretty darn bored. So just so you know, work has already begun, all right, on the Red Dead Redemption playthrough. I've already uploaded like 2 big batches of videos. It's hours of gameplay, and the work and editing on Red Dead Redemption has already started. And likely next week, we will start alternation on that channel between maybe one day Final Fantasy, one day Red Dead, one day Final Fantasy, one day Red Dead. That way it's going to appeal to more audiences, and you won't have to wait forever.
Well, why didn't you just fucking do all this shit behind the scenes? Rather than forcing the fucking hands of your fucking dumbass deadheads that are fucking doing all this hard work for you, why not wait for you to fucking have all the work finished first, and then you could fucking release them at your own fucking leisure? You know, it'd be up to you. So you can just schedule these uploads like one a fucking day or whatever. You'd have them all ready to fucking go. You wouldn't even need to fucking worry about it. Instead you're fucking forcing your fucking poor dumbass deadheads to fucking work overtime round the fucking clock to fucking make sure they can keep up with fucking demand because you didn't fucking have the patience to wait a fucking week or 2 for them to get their fucking stuff done.
To see the Red Dead stuff, right? Because when people saw the Final Fantasy and were like, whoa, I can't wait to see Red Dead. Oh wait, I have to wait 3 months for Red Dead. Ah, shit. No, we're not. We're gonna actually start alternating, okay? So I'll let you know when we have more information about that. But that's what we're working on right now for you over there, okay? So that's an update on DSP Throwback. Please keep checking out the information or the videos over there, and please let me know what you think. Should it be 30 frames like part 5 and onward are now, or should it be like 60 frames like part 1 through 4 was? Are you okay with the ghosting or not? That's the feedback I need. And maybe I will run a channel poll over there, simply because I think it's the only way we're going to get the definitive answer on that, all right? You know what? And it also might be interesting when Red Dead starts to see if Red Dead looks different at 60 than 30 frames, and if the ghosting is bad. I don't know. We won't know until we try it with Red Dead, right? Okay, so, continuing on. I have 2 topics to talk about right now, and this applies to all of my content. This is just not applying to DSP Throwback. This applies to everything moving forward. First of all, you may or may not have noticed, but already this year, there has been a significant change to my thumbnails. I'm going to show you what I mean right now. Are you ready? So what you see over here is a thumbnail comparison, okay, of what my thumbnails look like on my videos right now when they go live on DSP Gaming. Exhibit A, as labeled with the letter A, appropriately, is what my thumbnails used to look like. Usually it would have half of the thumbnail covered with, say, an image from the game.
Shut up, Phil. Thank you very much to Greydeek for becoming a member. I appreciate it, pal. Thank you very much. So, welcome to Greydeek for being a bingo buddy. There we go. And by the way, there is no like noise notification in the bottom corner because I think I used to have it anyway, noise notification for memberships as well. But if somebody gifts members, I think it plays it over and over and over again. So I had to fucking disable it for that, you know. But still, it's a wee ding noise roll. It pops up at the top of the screen as well, a wee ding noise. But yeah, cheers, Greydeek, for becoming a member.
And then it would have the logo of the game, and then it would have a number. However, they were very uniform, and what I mean by that is that image of the game would remain the same image on every thumbnail. It would never even change, it would just stay the same image. So a lot of the times, that would actually be like the logo of the game or the box art of the game. That's what you would see on the thumbnail. So that was thumbnail A, okay? Thumbnail B is what we're currently doing in the new year, whether or not you noticed it, okay? So thumbnail B, what happens is you still get a number, you still get the logo, but that's superimposed over a frame grab from the actual video. So it's video specific. So for example, if there's a big boss fight in the video, I'll probably take a frame grab of that boss fight and that's what that would be. If there's a notable character who's introduced, if there's something important happening, that's what you'll see in the art there, okay? So that's what we're using right now is style B, okay? Now what you see here with style C is kind of a hybrid of the two, and what style C would be is very similar to what A was, but instead of using a static image that never changes, it would be a changeable image for each thumbnail. So half of the thumbnail would be the logo and the number. The other half would be a picture that would change per video, okay? So really what you have are three options, okay? The old style, which is very uniform and will look the same on every single video. The only difference is really the number. The new style, where you're going to have it change every single video, but you don't really have that uniformity. You don't really have like order to it. It could be like a number or the logo kind of anywhere on it. And then we have style C, where you'd have half of the thumbnail is the uniform number and logo, and half is an image that changes per video, okay? I can tell you right now from what people are saying in the chat, people are saying that B is the best. Like everyone is typing B, B, B in the chat right now live, okay? So if that's the case, and you guys like style B, that's good news because that's what we're already using, all right? I just haven't talked about it. Like I literally didn't mention it at all this year that we had changed the thumbnails. So if you would like to see a certain thumbnail type, please let me know. Respond with a comment on this video on demand. I will weigh and balance your opinions. But it seems like in general, people are liking B on the chat right now. A few are saying C, but most are actually saying B. Okay, and G-Eternal says ban anyone who says A. So it looks like 672 said A. So let me go right ahead, and I'm going to click right on 672's name, and he is permanently banned. All right, he's never coming back. Very nice. Good job. Great suggestion. Rack says, or RAC says, yeah, B looks cleaner. Yeah, what I've noticed is with B, okay, it's cool because it's like, it feels like it's the game, but you also get to see what part of the game, you know, with the number and everything. I like that. It looks more natural, and I like that it changes, because much like what I've been doing with my titles over the years, where I'll, with the words, give you a preview what's in the video, in this case, you kind of get to see a visual of a preview what's in the video, all right? Now, directly already based on feedback over on DSP Throwback, we added an additional thing. We added the year of the playthrough. So, for example, the Final Fantasy 13 thumbnails will say 39, Final Fantasy 13 2010. And so that way people see it and say, oh, this is from 2010. They would understand this is an old playthrough from 14 years ago, rather than looking at it and being like, oh, this is from today, right? So you kind of know that on the thumbnail. And that's a cool thing, too, is that when you're doing thumbnails like this, you can add extra stuff on there if you need to. There's been a few thumbnails with me on them, because it's like a notable, my reaction during the video, I'm like, oh, or whatever. You can put me on there if that's the case. However, and yes, I will say this, Fed Roger brought up something very important, okay? And I feel like this is a huge important thing. Spoilers. Because some people over the years have big issues that if you do a thumbnail like this, you're going to create spoilers, okay? Well, guess what? You're right. I mean, it's unavoidable. If you have a thumbnail that's going to show a scene from that part of the game, it's going to spoil that part of the game. You understand that, right? So, I don't know, like, is there a line that you should tiptoe on? Should we be you know, safe about it? I don't know. I like feedback about that. If we're going to roll with B moving forward, if you like that style of thumbnail, right? What's the criteria that I should use to figure out what we show on there? Should we never show a boss? Should we, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I don't know what to do, because if you want to have a truly descriptive, interesting thumbnail, you kind of have to spoil some of the video. At least that's my take, right? Wait, how else? You're not going to just show my character, dark scale fill in every thumbnail with a different face. What's the point? That's boring. You might as well just go back to A then, right? You might as well just go back to showing the same thing every thumbnail. So how do you avoid the spoilers, right? I don't know. Some people are saying, yeah, because of that no to B, that's why we wouldn't want B. So that seems to be Okay, no new characters and no bosses, I'm being told. But here's the thing. No new characters and no bosses. At what point is a character not new? The second part of a playthrough that they're in, not the first? You know what I mean? Like, how would you even judge that? Okay, so they were introduced in this part. But then if you show them in the thumbnail of the next part, well, that's the spoiler. Because you didn't show them in the thumbnail of the previous part, so you still spoil.
Oh, this is so fucking painful to endure. Why? Oh my fucking god. It's just... make him stop. Thank you very much to Logan K for the super chat, who says he has no vision of a creator just develop a thumbnail style over time. He should have accidentally learned this after 15 years, and yet he's not. And yet he hasn't. Fuck me, man. He is... well, he's never learned because he's never bothered his arse with thumbnails. He never fucking... he usually fucking just lets YouTube decide the fucking thumbnail for him. Because he's been such a lazy bastard the whole entire time. It's just the way he is. He's never fucking cared about his fucking craft. He's never tried to fucking perfect his fucking craft because he's never bothered his arse to try and put effort into his content. It's not... I mean, it's up to other people to put the fucking effort into it. It's up to other people to upgrade the equipment for him to use for the fucking content. For fuck's sake, I could easily fucking just rant about this, so fuck it. Let him cook.
Do you see what I'm saying? Like, at some point, the thumbnails, if you're gonna have that style of thumbnail, it's gonna show something. You know what I'm saying? $672 says, all right, just a blank white square from now on is perfect. You know what's funny? I never used to do thumbnails many years ago. It wasn't until, what was it, like 2016? Something like that? It wasn't until many years into me doing content, maybe the second or third year I was doing direct capture, I finally started doing my own thumbnails. I used to just let YouTube auto-generate all the thumbnails. And everyone had mixed feelings about that too. Some people were like, well, that's cool because it'll show like an action scene from the game. But some people would hate it because sometimes it would actually show like a boss fight. And people would be like, oh my god, that's like a giant spoiler of what's in that video. For me, it was always a mix. And the funny part is, here's the real funny part, okay? YouTube has a tendency to pick the worst frames of something and make it the thumbnail. So for example, I'm making like an hour-and-a-half podcast. But if at any moment during the podcast, I take my finger and I put it up my nose and I go like this is now the thumbnail for the podcast. No exaggeration. This will be the thumbnail if I let YouTube auto-generate, right? Or if like, oh, my ass itches, I go, oh, I pick my ass. That'll be the thumbnail. It's all, they always pick.
I mean, I feel like I would be... well, his thumbnails here are kind of in the way. Mister, I know what you're saying, but this is going to be in the way a little bit, isn't it? You know, so... just make Phil dance with his finger going up his fucking nose. Try to fucking keep his brain from fucking falling out. But yeah, screenshots, I hear you, but you see what I'm saying here? These fucking, this little template up here, this little fucking, that is going to be in the way.
Making like an hour-and-a-half podcast. But if at any moment during the podcast, I take my finger and I put it up my nose and I go like this.
Hold on. There we go. There we go. That right there. I mean, if you... I think it's the best frame we're going to fucking get, but that one right there. Keep in mind, this might not work too well. The combination of him having those fucking things on the, you know, the thumbnails on there, but as well as that, he's wearing a black shirt, which usually fucking messes up anyway when trying to remove the background because it blends with the fucking cloth behind him. Let's see how this goes. I will throw in the members Discord as well, like the normal image of the... Oh, that actually worked very well. That worked tremendously well. I did not expect it to work as well as that. But what I'm going to do is throw this in the... I'm going to throw both images in the chat in the members Discord. We've got that one, and we also have the one with the full normal thing. But yeah, I'm amazed at how well that worked. So yeah, fantastic stuff indeed. I guess we have a thumbnail for tomorrow, at least a part of a thumbnail for tomorrow. Expect to see this on your thumbnail tomorrow. This particular face right here, this expression, this is going to be tomorrow's thumbnail, as well as something else probably. God damn.
This is now the thumbnail for the podcast. No exaggeration. This will be the thumbnail if I let YouTube auto-generate, right? Or if like, oh, my ass itches, I go, oh, I pick my ass. That'll be the thumbnail. They always pick the worst possible unflattering auto thumbnail for a video. It never fails. It's like, I don't know, I look like a monster. I look like a deformed beast, like a Picasso painting, and half the thumbnails they pick for this shit. So usually when I do the podcast, I pick, because they'll give you like 3 suggestions. I'll try to pick the best of the 3 suggestions. So just think of it this way. All right, think of it this way. If you see a bad thumbnail of me, that was the best of the 3 that YouTube provided. Yeah, so if one day you see me like going like this, blowing armpit farts, and that's the thumbnail, that was the best of the 3 that YouTube picked.
For fuck's sake, fine, we'll try that as well.
So if one day you see me like going...
So give me a second here. I mean, can we even do a thumbnail of like this? I don't even know if it's worth it. Is this worth a thumbnail? I don't know what frame would be the best fucking frame though. Do you go when he's fully extended? Or this, or what? I mean, I don't even know. The face here is like fucking, that's like a PogChamp face right there, fuck me. That's the thing, do I even care about what he's doing with his arms, or will I just fucking focus on the head? I don't even know. I don't even fucking know. I will try, but I mean, we've got to fucking try it. I mean, we'll see what fucking comes of it. What will be, will be. Oh, fuck it, we'll see what comes of this. We got lucky with the first one, we'll get lucky with this one as well. It's gone a little bit strange, but for the most part it's kind of worked. It's removed part of his shoulder. Like Jasp took a fucking bite out his fucking shoulder or something. But other than that, it's gone quite well. So let me just throw that in my Discord again as well, members Discord. And of course I'm going to throw it in the fucking raw image as well. So yeah, this is all available for my members to have fun with, if they so choose to do so. And bizarrely, it's actually, I don't understand what the fuck happened, because the raw image, when you look at the fucking raw thing, it's actually done it perfectly. Like Phil's shirt just went very fucking weird. Or is that the background of the black cloth? That's what it is. That fucking cushion he's got right behind his fucking head. Okay, so this bit of black right here is the background removal blended that with his shirt essentially. The shirt ends here. Along this line is where his shirt is. This bit of black is part of what's in the chair behind him. So it's just resulted in the fucking him having a bit of it looks like his shoulder's missing a fucking chunk. But there we fucking go. So there we go. That makes sense now. I was wondering what the fuck happened. But there we go. Anyway, let's go home in a bingo. That's enough background shenanigans. Let's just crack on, mate.
Armpit farts, and that's the thumbnail. That was the best of the 3 that YouTube picked. The other one is probably like me vomiting or something, you know? Jeez, thanks a lot, YouTube. Anyway, so there we have it. Those are the thumbnails. Right now, the majority of people seem to say B, but be careful about spoilers. Fair enough. That's the feedback I needed. Now, we have another important topic to talk about, just as important as the thumbnail, and that's the titling of videos, okay? So let's talk about the history of me titling videos, because this has actually changed a lot over the years. When I used to do playthroughs, it was literally the name of the game, playthrough, part, and the number. Done. And I did that from 2008, like all the way through like 2014 into 2015. And I mean, that's a long span of time to do that. Like that's like 6-7 years of me making content that was like that. And then all of a sudden, about halfway through my YouTube presence, people started to complain and said, Phil, you're like a dinosaur. You're outdated. Everything you do doesn't align with what everyone else is doing on YouTube. Aren't you aware that everyone says that kind of titling is outdated and bad? You're doing it wrong. What you need to do, you need to add additional information so people know what's in the video. Because for example, let's say you're watching a giant playthrough and people want to know what part that epic boss fight is in. How would they ever know if all you have is part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4, part 5, part 6? They'll never know. Maybe if the auto-generated YouTube thumbnail is lucky enough to grab it, you would know. But a lot of times it's not. And then I started using those thumbnails that would be the same every video, so people would never know what was in the video, right? So the feedback that I received directly from all of you was, please add a descriptive portion of a thumbnail or of a title to a video. So to give you some examples, just I'm gonna pick my most recent videos here. Baldur's Gate 3 playthrough part 38, exploring the Arcane Tower, and I can't even read it. It's tiny. Oh my god. All right, let me bring it up on my laptop here. It's like microscopic over there. I can't even read it. Here we go. Let me refresh here. Okay, so let's try that again. Baldur's Gate 3 playthrough part 39.
Yeah,
what lies at the top?
bitch.
And then sport people and an unlikely ally. So there you go. Part 37. Some camp turmoil. The trouble with turrets. So you kind of get a oh, there's some trouble at the camp. I wonder what happened. I want to check that out. There was turrets somewhere. And the thing is, if you've already played the game, you can figure it out. Oh, the turrets, the infamous part of the game with the turrets is the Arcane Tower. So that must be where Phil is. And incidentally, part 38 says, exploring the Arcane Tower, and some Gith lore. Ooh, I want to learn some lore about the Githyanki or
Oh, fuck you, Phil. Palm Solo's asked for 1.5 speed, and I concur. We need to go 1.5 speed because this shit is brutal.
Githyanki, whatever their name is, I should watch that part, you see? So because I add those little descriptive blurbs at the end of the videos, it allows people to know which parts they want to tune in, and maybe there's parts they outright just want to skip because they're not finding it as interesting, right? And that's fine. So that's why I add those in there, okay? Now, here's the feedback I'm now getting, okay? This is the feedback I've gotten recently. I'm doing it wrong, okay? Again, I've done it wrong. So I'm not doing what everyone else is doing, all right? So I'm not even kidding you. I've been a YouTuber for so long. I've now been around the block for so long making content. I've seen it come full circle. At first it was, I was just using the game and a number, and then people said, that's not good enough, you have to put descriptives. So now I've been using descriptives for many years, and now people are telling me, no, that's not good enough, you're doing it wrong, you're putting too much information. I'm like, wait, what? Yeah, I'm now outright getting complaints that I'm doing it wrong. That most YouTubers, here's what they'll say. Part 1, getting started, Baldur's Gate 3. That's it. That's their title. Part 2, Baldur's Gate 3 playthrough. Part 3, Baldur's Gate 3 playthrough. That's it. Or, if you want a clickbaity title, you put the clickbait first. So for example, catfight breaks out at camp, Baldur's Gate 3 playthrough, part 12. That's how you title your video. So you don't actually put any useful information first, you put a clickbaity title first, and then you put the other information. So for example, going along with the same videos, right, that I just was talking about, let's say part 40, it would, instead of being Baldur's Gate 3 playthrough part 40, talking with the Spore people, wow, secrets revealed, it would be, wow, secrets revealed of the Spore people, Baldur's Gate playthrough part 40. That's what people are saying I should do. Or just completely eliminate the descriptive at all, just Baldur's Gate playthrough part 40. That's it. Or part 40, Baldur's Gate 3 playthrough. Like, that's what people are actually saying I should do. And by the way, that's not just my viewers and fans. I've gotten that feedback from others as well. I have. I've actually legit gotten that feedback from others who are like, this is what all top YouTubers do. You're the only person who's not doing it. And I'm like, again, you know me, I kind of live on an island alone from everybody else. I really do. I ignore everyone else around me, and I just do my own thing. I've always been like that. So when you guys tell me that things are changing and this feedback, I take the feedback and I try to listen constructively. If you guys want me to change my titling style, I will. I absolutely will change it. But I need that feedback from you, and it seems like a lot of people are saying that now. That's right. Fed Rogers says, this fight ruined my day. Baldur's Gate 3 playthrough part 10. Right. Right. Exactly right. You always try to think, what's the biggest eye-grabbing, clickbaity title you can use for any video? Right? DSP Salty Tears, Street Fighter 6 Friday Night Fights, and then the date. Right? That's what it would say. You know? I get that. I totally get that. But I've been around for 15 years, and do you think that if I change my titles like that, that's going to improve or change anything? Do you think that's going to grab me a new audience on YouTube?
What's the fucking point? I've given you fucking feedback then if you're going to fucking ignore it because you've been doing this for fucking 15 years. I mean, what is the entire fucking point of fucking demanding feedback and asking for, do you guys want me to fucking change it? He went from saying, do you guys want to change it? And saying he will if people want him to. He went from that to fucking saying Jingy's going to fucking make a fucking difference. Who gives a shit what his fucking audience wants? Will it fucking make a difference to his fucking overall viewer base? That's what he's fucking really looking at here. The bottom line for DSP. And me still wants to screenshot us as well. Why? This is a normal kind of face for Phil in the grand scheme of things. I just got him mid fucking blink. It's nothing special in my opinion. I mean, I will screenshot it for you, pal, but I don't think it's a... We've had better today. I mean, it's kind of low effort in my opinion, you know what I mean? I don't really think there's anything special about it. But, you know, it is what it is. Phil mid-blink, and there we fucking go. It's a good another good crop. We're getting very lucky today. I thought the black shirt was going to ruin things for trying to fucking get a good screenshot of us, but lo and behold, it's actually going quite well, so there we go. And you've thrown that in the members Discord as well, so Mr. can do whatever he wants with it. If you put it on fucking Shrek again, I'm going to fucking ban you.
I'm personally skeptical. I'm not shooting down the idea, all right? I'm just telling you, I'm definitely very skeptical about it because I feel like I have a dedicated fan base who's going to watch my stuff no matter what. Yes, every once in a while, a few new people will find my content, but they're not going to watch it based on clickbait. They're going to watch it based on, oh, I heard about DSP from other sources, and I'm here to finally figure out if he's true, what everyone says about him or not. Let's watch a stream or a gameplay video.
Phil, why do you fucking have clickbait encourage some random people to fucking come along, and if they like it, they'll watch it and stay? Is it you're shooting yourself in the foot by ignoring the chance to fucking attract a new audience here?
It's not going to be, oh, I'm here because I saw the title said Sonic has a bunion on his foot and runs really slow. Sonic Superstars playthrough part 27, right?
Well, titles are really fucking important on YouTube, okay? How do you think people decide what they fucking want to watch? Because they fucking get the premise is, yes, the thumbnail is important, but so is the title. You know, here's a perfect example, okay? Let's go full screen again. look down the right hand side here. I've been watching some of there's a guy that makes content mainly in Fallout stuff called Nerbit. I've been watching a bunch of his stuff as well here. So, and what's the title? Can you beat the Metal Gear Saga before the end dies of old age? Very simple fucking title. He's even got it in the fucking thumbnail as well. He's got a picture of the end, and of course the title of the video is in the fucking thumbnail as well. It tells you everything you need to fucking know. It's not saying like Fallout fucking or Metal Gear Solid 3 challenge, you know, Nerbit plays or whatever. It's just the challenge is right fucking there. It's had 1.7 million views, 10 months old. They must be doing something fucking right. Bigger State Meerkat, by the way, streaming right now as well. Almost 1,000 people streaming on Meerkat's stream. So, yeah, I mean, yeah, Meerkat's fucking doing business. He's crushing Phil for metrics. Meerkat is fucking like 3 times bigger than Phil right now for fucking view numbers. Fuck me, man. Big ups to the mad Meerkat. But you get what I'm saying though, like videos, when you look down every more. Here's one by Dark Viper here. So he's doing some sort of fucking like what is it? He's trying to get 100% in GTA Online. So the title is simply Every Heist, Every Award. The 100% GTA Online Challenge. Pretty self-explanatory. He's going to try and do all the heists and get every reward from the heists. And he's got a fucking thumbnail as well of him, you know, this character online or whatever, and there's like fucking different notifications and awards and all that shit. You see what I'm saying though? All these fucking notifications and like the thumbnails, they all make sense. Here's one for fucking by Virtual, you know, how I got a Dream World record in Trackmania. It's a good title. It's accurate, of course, to the fucking video, and it's just it explains everything. Yeah, that tells you the name of the fucking game. It tells you what the fucking video's about straight off the fucking bat. And Phil is dismissive of his idea, because trying to attract an audience with a catchy fucking title of what's in this fucking video, he wouldn't even be lying. It's not, in my opinion, it wouldn't be clickbait. How is it fucking clickbait to try and fucking say like secrets revealed at the camp or cat fight breaks out? If a cat fight did break out in the fucking game when he's playing a fucking game, that's not clickbait. That is genuinely what happened to this fucking playthrough, and he can fucking have that as his title to try and fucking help sell it to an audience. It was too easy to fucking rant it, you know what I mean? But I just kind of felt it was... This is his job. This is his livelihood. He should know better by now. He should understand these are fucking things you do to try and attract a new audience. It's all about the fucking title. The thumbnail attracts people, so does the fucking title. People are going to fucking think themselves down while clicking this fucking video and see what it's about, based on what the fucking thing is called. Things as well, like the length of the video as well, you know what I mean? People don't want, you know, it's like, do you think people are going to fucking want to watch an hour long fucking video of Phil playing, you know? An hour long is quite fucking lengthy. I mean, I think Phil would be better off doing half-hour videos again. He does it for DSP Reacts, he does it in half-hour increments. The playthrough should be 30 minutes as well. Like, an hour long, a bit too much in my opinion.
So, I don't know. You guys tell me. I want your feedback on this. Would you prefer to see me continue with my titles as is, which would be the game, playthrough, the part number, and then a little bit of a descriptive? Or would you prefer to see some kind of a just part 2, Baldur's Gate 3, with no descriptive at all, but I would flip it so now you know what part first and then the name of the game? Or would you prefer if I actually get some kind of a clickbaity thing first and then the name of the video? You guys tell me. Alright, seriously, I want your feedback on this, and if this is something that you want me to implement, we can implement it with new playthroughs. I probably wouldn't do it with the current playthroughs I'm doing, but maybe we could try it with a new playthrough. We could try it with, say, like a dragon, or we could try it with the story mode of Tekken 8, and see if that actually pans out to be something that works, or, you know what I'm saying? Just, it's funny because Orange says, it doesn't have to be clickbait, just catchy title. I mean, I hear you, but you understand that catchy titles are clickbait, that's the point. I'm not saying the title has to be a lie, or an over-exaggeration, but the point is it's something catchy, or, you know, oh, I want to watch this video because the title is saying something interesting, you know. So there you go.
Is Phil questioning the fucking logic of trying to fucking have a catchy fucking title and attract a fucking audience? Like it's a bad fucking thing. Phil's logic here makes no goddamn sense. Also, that is not the fucking meaning of clickbait, for fuck's sake. Clickbait is like you watched a video because you thought it was going to include something because the title said it, but it wasn't.
Matt says, I wish I could tell you, I feel like it's only 50-50 success rate for the YouTubers that I've been watching. There you go. Borkworm says if you try it, you can always go back. I mean, you're right.
It's going to be up to his fucking audience every single fucking stream. He's going to get to the end of the fucking stream and he's going to fucking demand a catchy fucking title from somebody in the audience. There's going to be some sort of DSP version of Silent Warrior 3 in his chat, who's fucking, because he is one of the witty, some of the fucking shit he says is fucking clever. So he's gonna have some, he needs to have some sort of fucking dent-headed version of Silent Weapons Free to come up with some clever, clicky, fucking baited title for his shitey content. Like, you know, you just seen that for 3 fucking hours. Give me some titles for it. For each fucking hour.
Snowblind says, try all of the above. Upload the same video 3 identical times with 3 different titles. See which ones people watch. Now, that would be, that's ultimate bait. Imagine if you uploaded the same video 3 times, but you named it completely differently to see which... So it could be like, the first video is Baldur's Gate 3 playthrough, part 40, Dark Scale Phil versus the Tower of Magic. And then the second one is just part 40, Baldur's Gate 3. And then the third one is, oh no, curse my dangling blue Dragon Balls, Baldur's Gate 3 part 40. And then see which one people click on. The Tower cursed my dangling blue Dragon Balls, Baldur's Gate 3 playthrough. Yes, that'd be perfect, right? Like, which one would you click on? Oh my god, that's pretty funny. But I wonder, right? I don't know. Dragon Balls get the views. Oh my god. See, the thing, here's the thing. This is me being very transparent right now. At the end of a stream, okay, when I'm done streaming for hours, you know, this stream turned on at what, 11 a.m., a little earlier than that, and I started work 11:15. I'll be on the stream till 4 p.m. The stream goes off. Now I gotta upload all these videos because I want to go down and eat dinner with my wife for a break before I come back to my late stream. Do I really want to go through every video I just made and think of some kind of a clever clickbaity title for each part of the gameplay that I just recorded, right? It's difficult enough skimming through and just finding what happened in there. But
Called it. He's too fucking lazy to do his fucking job. He's got to come up with a clever title to try and sell it to an audience. Heavens forbid that Phil uses his fucking brain to try and think of, oh my god, you lazy sack of fucking shit. Ask Cat, you get that fucking fat, beefy bitch to fucking come up with a clever fucking title.
now I gotta sit here and be creative about each... Man,
Now I've got to sit here and be creative. Oh no. My one fucking weakness. I've got to sit here and be fucking creative. How will I ever fucking get through the fucking day when I've got to sit here and be fucking creative? Say it ain't so. Help me, Cat. Help me. I need to be creative and I don't know how to do.
So I went to the Arcane Tower and the turrets were a pain. Turret pain is insane in my membrane. Arcane Tower, turmoil. Baldur's Gate 3 playthrough, you know what I mean? Like, I had to sit there and try to figure it out for every part. You know, there's a difference between if something actually notable really happened in each part and it sticks out. That's easy titling. But there's gonna be times when, like, there's nothing going on or it's a more boring part. Do I just make shit up?
Phil, if you have a 3 hour fucking long playthrough, okay, it's 3 separate videos he's talking about. Because he plays it for 3 hours, he splits up the 3 different fucking parts per fucking stream. If after 60 minutes of fucking gameplay, he is struggling to think of something pertinent to fucking title it to sell to an audience, is it even worth uploading?
Right? Do I just literally just make a title up? Like, what if a part was just, like, I hit level 6, and now I spend half the part leveling, and the other half is walking to a new area, right? So what the hell do I title that part? If I was titling it right now, it would be Baldur's Gate playthrough, part 41, we hit level 6, let's do the leveling, or something like, you know, something very basic. So what should I put there? You know? Holy leveling, Batman! Amazing new powers unlocked at level 6, check it out! Right? Like, oh my god.
This is... I want to remind everyone one more time. This is his job. This is his livelihood. This is his career on the line. And he's not capable of using any fucking mental thought whatsoever to try and do his fucking job. Phil is openly admitting how fucking inept and incompetent he is at his fucking work, his business. For 15 years, he is a proud YouTuber. For 15 years, he's called himself a pioneer of gameplay on YouTube. And now he's fucking sitting here saying he's forced to be fucking creative. Oh my fucking god. Brian's asking, do I have a clip of the fax machine from the thick of it? Not on me right now. I know what you're talking about, but I don't have it to hand. Let me press my random Scottish button to see if I can get something better instead.
And she's a big fucking bitch.
That was just by sheer fucking coincidence. That was the first random fucking sound effect there was.
Fuck's sake, Jesus.
That's close enough. That's from the thick of it. You know, that's close enough.
To me, that is so stupid. I mean, this is me, again, being honest with you. I'm not saying I won't do it or try it. I just think that is so fake and stupid. And the fact that people tell me, oh, that's what every YouTuber does now. It's like, so you tell me every fucking YouTuber is a fake and all they want is your view and money. They're not caring about actually accurately describing what happened in the video. They don't care about people, you know, liking the content. Just as long as you clicked on it, that was good enough for them, right? Like, that's bullshit to me.
Isn't that the kind of whole point of being a fucking YouTuber? You want people to fucking click on your fucking video and watch some of the fucking thing at least. So you can, you know, these big YouTubers that rely on people clicking their fucking videos and getting ads fucking from those clicks. Yes, that is their sole purpose. That's their sole aim. Yes, they want to fucking make entertaining content for the audience as well. But yes, they want to fucking have people come to their fucking audience and come to their stream.
To me, that's always been bullshit. Like, you know, stretching the truth or whatever. Like, the one video that I ever extrapolated like that was the worst game I've ever played, Homefront the Revolution review. And that review got over 1 million views back in the day on KO Gaming.
Oh, god damn it, he said 1 million. It's an interesting fucking number, isn't it?
Jesus.
All right, so ladies and gentlemen, 6 million. 6 million. That's a pretty interesting number, isn't it? 6 million. Well, guess what? You're wrong. It didn't happen. You're making it up, right? You make that shit up. No, how about this? Banned. Gone forever. Because I don't put up with your fucking bullshit.
Now that was good. Now that was a fucking good one. The bar's being raised.
So, yeah. Who's asked it? Nidhogg asked for it. What's the clickbait title of this short? That being said, shorts. A message from Adolf Pigler. Best YouTube short ever. At least one of the best Detractor YouTube shorts ever. I couldn't help myself. I wasn't going to fucking play it, but Phil said millions, so there you fucking go. It had to be done. It had to be fucking done. And now Phil's just all fucking this salty, jealous rant about fucking other YouTubers. They're fucking better than like craft and he fucking is. But it's just holy shit. Anyway.
Homefront the Revolution review. And that review got over 1 million views back in the day on KO Gaming. Because I extrapolated and over-exaggerated. Is that really what everyone on YouTube wants? Is everyone just so, like, gullible and susceptible to this kind of tactic that you just do this for every single video you ever put out? You know what I mean? Like, to me, like, I understand maybe I would get a little bit of a view boost, but the view boost is going to be from people who are kind of dumb. You know what I mean? So
are you not aware of your fucking audience? You've had one person gift you 400 members, which is $1,600 fucking dollars in 2 days. Phil, your audience are kind of fucking dumb as they are. Spoiler alert, they're not the brightest bulbs in the box.
it's like, do I care? Do I really care about getting a few dumb people on my content? I don't know. I don't know if I do. I don't know. Again, if you haven't noticed this year, you would have noticed, I say this year, but it was last year now, right? In 2023, DSP Gaming saw a decline in views. It did. But the weirdest part about that is that my support stayed the same. How is it that I could have a decline in my viewership, but my support is the same? Because the people who were watching and left weren't positive people who were supporting the content or liked it. They were hate watchers. They were people who were here just to shit on me, and they left, and they went to watch the toxic restreams instead. Good. Leave. I don't need you here because you don't help. You really don't. Those views don't help me in any way, shape, or form. They probably had an ad blocker on regardless, or you know what I mean? Like they weren't. How does my actual earnings stay the same if I have less customers because they weren't customers? Do you get it? So the way I see it is like that element, that clickbait element of titling with clickbait or whatever. Yes, that will bring you attention, but this is not attention that's positive. It's fleeting. It gets someone to be tricked into watching a video. Out of all the people who were tricked.
But Phil, if they like watching what they're seeing, they'll stay. Why does he not get this? He might attract some random people that got tricked into fucking watching a video, but if they like what they're seeing, they're gonna stay.
What, you get 2 people in a week that maybe might stick around and watch another video? Well, everyone else just watched the clickbait, it was clickbait and they leave. Or, on the flip side, they just shit on you. This is a clickbait video, fuck you, blah, 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 negative, right? So, that's the thing, like for me, I really don't know if it's important, but I want your feedback, okay? I do. Leave me your feedback on the thumbnails, and please leave me your feedback on the titling. I'm not going to immediately make the change, but I want feedback because I want to improve. Again, this is a discussion I would never have had years ago. Really, I never would have went into detail about this. This would have been just, I'll just do whatever I want. But today, I want to change for the better, and I want to make content you like, and I want to be sure that I'm in line with my viewership. So, what should I do? Should I stay the same? Should I change? Should I adapt somewhat? How do I adapt, right? If the feedback I'm getting, like, I'll tell you, I'll be honest right now, an outsider to my content outright told me flat, straight to my face, you need to change your titling because you can't figure out what each video is about. And I was like, what do you mean? And they said, well, for example, if I just open my phone and I go to DSP Gaming, any video of a playthrough looks exactly...
I mean, Phil mentions the phone. I'm going to tick phone stuff.
Burger. 5 in a row. That's concerning.
It's the fact that Phil mentioned the fucking phone is a good example. I think it's enough to fucking merit, you know, clicking the fucking square. So there you go. And apparently it was a random total outsider to his content which has told him. Maybe it was Mike Clum. Maybe Phil tried to get him to watch one of his fucking videos and Mike's like, get him, Phil, we need to talk. Your titles are fucking garbled. Thank you very much, Logan K, for the super chat, who says, remember when I titled the stream, I've been robbed. That's not clickbait. You can go eat a lunch meat sandwich. That's a fucking great fucking point. That is a brilliant fucking point. Phil did title the stream and the video afterwards, I got robbed, I've been robbed, whatever. In fact, if we go to his fucking channel now and search, like, I can't mind how long ago it was exactly, but if we put, like, if we search his podcasts for, like, robbed, well, lo and behold, I'm back, but I was robbed again 1 month ago. What the fuck? Look at this shit. He's doing it anyway. Shenwei 2 HD playthrough part 1. Welcome to Hong Kong. Now get robbed.
It's so weird because it's nothing like any other cuisine.
Oh my fucking god. He does it anyway. He fucking does. He clickbait it. Oh my fucking god. So yeah, Phil's very big on these clickbait titles anyway, even when he's not even fucking robbed, but then he fucking go, it is what it fucking is. Fuck off, Phil. Just fuck the fuck off. Let's get on with the bingo. Bingo cards doing well. Let's just get on with the game and let's see if we can get a full house. Apparently we're 28 likes away from a free space. So yeah, like the stream, yeah, bam, so we can get a free space.
Exactly identical because of your titles. Every single part will say the name of the game and the number, and that's it. That's all you see. Even though you have the descriptive titles, they come at the end, and you never get to that unless you click on the video. So you never get to see the descriptive title of what's in each video. And I thought about it, I was like, you know, they're right, because the only way you would see that, maybe if you click on the playlist and you skim around, but because the way YouTube works, you don't get to like see everything at a glance. They abridge, they like cut off the title, so you never get to see it. And I was like an epiphany. I was like, what the fuck? They're absolutely right. How dumb is that? Because YouTube changed everything for mobile. Remember, everything I'm doing is based on desktop viewers. That's what was my bread and butter back in the day. Before everything went mobile, that's what I was relying on. But now more people watch on mobile than on desktop. So this person's absolutely right with their feedback. Most people aren't seeing my descriptors. They're not getting to see what's in the video. They just, fuck, what part is it? And then they click it, right? So maybe I do need to change. Maybe even if I don't change and I don't do clickbait, at least if I put it first, like for example, approaching the Arcane Tower, oh no, it's turrets, right? Or approaching the Arcane Tower, turret trouble. Baldur's Gate 3 playthrough part 20. But at least then you get to see the descriptor first to see what's in it. And if the feedback, or excuse me, if the thumbnail is the new style of thumbnail, by the looks of the thumbnail, you're already gonna know what game it is because it's gonna have the name of the game and the number. So maybe that's what I should do. Should I reverse the order of my titles? Because I could do that. Nico says that's not really true. Your titles are the easiest to understand what the video is about, and you can see the number of the part on the thumbnail. No, that's what I'm saying. I understand what you're saying. I'm not saying destroy the descriptor. I'm saying reverse the order. Put the descriptor first, then the game and the number. Would that work better? Some people are saying that would work. JDTV says, just keep it as is, but just change the thumbnail. So there you go. All right. We've talked about it for a big segment of the show. Please give me feedback. I know we'll have hundreds of thousands of people who will watch this and give me comments and feedback. Please do. I want your feedback. I want to weigh and balance what you have to say about it to make the right decision. All right. I want to improve for the new year. I want the content to look fresh and different and be more entertaining and more exciting and more descriptive for everyone. Okay? Okay. I need to close my window a little bit. It's actually very cold in here because, like I said, the temperature's dipped and we have bad weather, windy outside. I got to close the window a little more. My feet are actually very cold today.
This looks like a little bit dead there. Yep, he's not talking. Wait, is this something random? Yeah, it's dead there. There's a dead there.
Burger.
Let's see if we can hear him. He's actually struggling to close the blinds.
Freezing temps. It's actually supposed to get to freezing temps this weekend. Right now it's like in the 40s, I think. Yeah, it's actually 40 right now outside. So we're getting close. You know, our freezing is 32 degrees, so we're close. But it's actually supposed to be Friday, Saturday. We're supposed to have freezing temps and snow. Wait, I don't know how much yet. If I click on it, does it tell me?
So you're interrupting your podcast to check your phone randomly.
1 to 3 inches on Friday. Okay.
1 to 3 inches on Friday. Oh, not for cat, that's for sure. It's like, imagine if I went to you guys, right, never mind the bingo. I'm on my phone right now. Here, I'm on my phone right now, okay? Let me just read my random Facebook conversations I've got with fucking friends and family. Give me a second, guys. Never mind. You guys just do what you fucking do. Just talk amongst yourselves in the fucking chat. Let's see what my pals are fucking saying. Apparently, you know, why I went to the fucking gym. That's fucking great. Aye, that's fucking that's great. Well, never mind my conversations, guys. I'm just on my phone. Holy shit, Phil. You're in the middle of your own fucking podcast. You're meant to fucking trying to entertain an audience right now and get them engaged in your fucking content. Also, holy fucking shit, this hairline, this busted ass fucking hairline. I must take a screenshot of this fucking picture of his head right now. In full bowed mode. How in the hell? What is this? I mean, sure, did Phil leave a barber's? Did a barber fucking let him go out with us? We must do something. This is, you know, fuck us. We need a picture of this particular fucking shot of his fucking dumbass head and his fucking terrible ass hairline. Give me a second here. This should be a pretty easy little crop out, hopefully. And we go with this, and lo and behold, we have, there we go, fantastic stuff indeed. And of course I'm going to yeet that in my members Discord, so our members can have fun with Phil's busted ass fucking hairline. Oh my fucking god. But yeah, this is... Oh my god. At this rate, Cat would be better cut his fucking hair, I think. Because he is... Phil is... Remember, Phil pays big money. Phil pays like $40 for his fucking ridiculous haircut. And sometimes he goes with Cat and they get the haircut together at the same fucking time.
3 to 5 inches overnight. And then Saturday, 1 to 3 inches again. And then that's it. And then by Monday... Oh wait, Sunday... Nothing. And then Monday... Nothing. So we're going to have snow Friday and Saturday. What about Thursday? Because Thursday's my day off. And that would piss me off if we have snow on my day off. I'm not going to lie. Here's Thursday. No, just a chance of rain. Okay, good. So
It's like, wow, this is him still on his fucking phone. It's like, who the hell cares? Holy fucking shit. Oh my, I can't. Fuck this guy. Fuck this guy in particular. Fuck everything about Phil right now. Fuck off.
on my day off, we will not have snow. That's a good thing, because that would actually upset me. Okay, so we're having snow Friday, Saturday here. That's why it's getting so cold. The cold front coming in. Interesting. Okay, so, thank you. Oh, by the way, Life Souls says the new style of thumbnails has me wanting to watch your Sea of Stars playthrough. Good feedback. Thank you. Thank you so much for that. Okay. Do states like Washington shut down if there's snow like that? We are not equipped for snow. As much as we should be because of climate change, we're not. So when snow hits, you know, the trucks go out. They put very limited stuff on the roads to clear them. No one really plows local areas or streets. It's only major roads that get plowed. So if we really get 5-6 inches, no one's going to plow here. It's just you got to drive over it until it melts. So, yeah, we don't really do much about it. And by the way, people here are just so not used to driving in snow, they drive like idiots. They either drive like snails or they drive maximum speed. No one drives like a normal person in the snow. So you constantly have like accidents and shit because these people are stupid.
Burger.
Calling people idiots and stupid, is that enough for hateful slurs? Is the language isn't, you know, he can be more aggressive with it. I feel like it's not hateful enough. It's quite disparaging, but it's not quite hateful.
Okay. All right, guys, thank you for your feedback. Please give me feedback on the thumbnails and the titling. I want your feedback and to make a determining factor, and I'll figure it out from there. Let's get to shoutouts. Now, on the YouTube side of things, I see nothing. All right, so I don't see any super chats, no memberships, nothing today. We do have some tips, so let's do the shoutouts for the tips. And Jasper Cat has jumped on me here. Here we go. PFC Deer in Headlights, if you were banned the other day, you can email me at darksidefil@hotmail.com and include the link, the URL link to your YouTube channel, and then I could look into unbanning you. What do you think, Jasper Kitty? Should I unban him?
Nope.
No response. He's upset because he wanted to be on my lap, and I can't let him be on my lap when I'm going to play games. Okay. Let's see here. So I received a $1 tip from Mario. When you try out the Game Boy games on the Switch Online, it's a part of the basic subscription. It has 3 Legend of Zelda titles on it. It's a maybe. Like, when they first announced them, I was interested, and I did say to people, hey, if you want to see me do some throwback stuff, retro nights, or an old school playthrough, I'd be down for that. No one really seemed to care or ask for it. It doesn't mean that I wouldn't do it at some point. In fact, so I know this sounds weird, okay? Maybe we could do a few retro throwback games for the Super Bowl event. I've always wanted to do a retro games event. I tried to do one early last year, but that was when I still had monthly marathons based on goals being hit of members, and we didn't hit the members goal, so I didn't do it. Maybe we could have a retro marathon where I play like old school games off the Switch or something, just for fun. It wouldn't be the whole thing, but maybe an hour or two of retro gameplay. I'm just saying, it might be a good idea. Okay, Mario took another $1. He says Sakurai has stopped his YouTube channel. He says he's begun work on a new game. What game do you think he's making? Super Sentai Soldier Smash, which of course is going to drive everyone to a loop because it's Super Sentai combined with the Smash Brothers gameplay, but not for Nintendo. No, I made that up. I don't know what he's making. I'm happy to hear that he's making another game that apparently he's into it, because remember, he was so burnt out. After finishing the last Smash Brothers, he was 100% burnt out. You could tell. Like, the guy was like, I'm tired of it. I'm tired.
100% burned out.
Burger.
5 in a row. That's concerning.
We are 5 away from a full house, but in reality we're 4 away from a full house because we have a free space already because Phil has snorted over 20 times.
I'm tired of the fans being crazy. I'm tired of the hype. I'm tired of the grind. He just needed time away, and he took, what, a year or 2 away? Which is good for him. Very good for him. So, hey, let's see what he's working on next. He's a good game developer. Let's find out, right? There you go. And, let's see here.
1 minute, man.
I received a $20 tip from 1 Minute Man. He says, Master, we're in a tight spot. And in parentheses, he says, you didn't play that game, did you? Prepare to die. Master, we're in a tight spot. Prepare to die. Does that sound familiar to anyone? It's not ringing a bell with me. But I think he's referencing today's Resident Evil 0 stream, where literally I'm in a tight spot and I'm about to die to a bunch of monkeys, right? But I don't, the game reference is lost to me. So it sounds like I am a noob in this situation. I don't get the reference. So there you go. Uh-oh, hold on. What just happened? Token mismatch. That's not good. Token mismatch. What does that mean? I don't know. Hold on.
Token mismatch? Did he, like, break his contributions, like, fucking notification? I have no idea. Token mismatch. I don't know what he's fucking doing here. What has he broken at his end that requires a token?
It means that I was logged out. Okay, I was logged out. Hopefully this still works.
Professional.
I wonder why I was logged out. Let's find out. Alert box. And donations.
Is this why he had no YouTube side notifications to read out because he was logged out and didn't realise?
And we'll go down. I'm gonna click on this. I hope this works. Ready? And it still works. I just had to log back in. Cool. All right. So thank you very much to 1 Minute Man for the $20 tip. Always appreciate it, 1 Minute Man. You supporting every kind of content that I make, whether it's gameplay, whether it's the podcast, no matter what channel I'm on. I really, really appreciate that. Thank you for getting a good start on our tips goal for the stream. Very much appreciate it. So yeah, I don't know. Does anyone know what that reference was for? Killer 7. That was a Killer 7 reference, do you think? Jade is saying, how about having some animation for your tips in Tekken, like maybe Paul or King? Maybe. I would have to talk with the people who make my animations and see if anyone is interested in possibly doing some Tekken animations. We already
remember though, he's a one-man show. He does it all by himself. There's no one fucking behind him helping him. No team of editors to fucking help him make his fucking content or anything. He's fuck me, man. Thank you very much to Matty for subscribing to the channel. Thank you very much indeed. Cheers for that. Oh my fucking god. Jade's like, that's a great idea. Get to it, mindless drones that fucking do work for free.
I have Yakuza animations, right? So that's cool. So maybe we could actually have some Tekken animations too. Put my face over Paul or King or something. All right, I'll have to look into that. Thank you for the suggestion, Jade. Is the game over sign turned on? Yes. Why do you not think it's turned on? It's on and it's changing colors.
This is the intellectual capacity of your audience, Phil. They're not aware. Maybe they're fucking colorblind. Maybe they can't see colors. Maybe it's a super blind man or a relative of a super blind man that can't see. And so I'm just asking out of curiosity. Also, this particular face right here, this particular freeze frame, I don't know. Lately, I've been fucking on point with my fucking, freeze frames and my fucking pauses. I am spoiled for choice. Jesus, man. And to think Mister was saying that we're not fucking getting a lot of thumbnails today. We've been spoiled today, somehow. The amount of fucking dumbass faces and fucking things that we've seen today. There we go, it's perfect. It's absolutely fucking perfect. Let me just throw that in my members Discord as well, so they get to enjoy it. Yeah, my members on my exclusive members on my Discord get first dibs, first access. So we've had this, and this. These are the 5 that we've had from today's stream. We got that, and that. I might try and include all 5 of them on fucking the thumbnail for tomorrow. I don't know, but holy fucking shit! And apparently we're going to get a fucking new one as well. August Stevenson has seen the future, and he's saying new thumbnail incoming. What more can he deliver, thumbnail wise? What more can he possibly do to give us this? Holy shit!
Yes. Do you think Taco Tuesday is considered a national holiday in the U.S.? No. Should it be? I don't know. I do like good tacos, but good tacos. Like, I don't want Taco Bell tacos. I want, like, fresh, like a Taco Al Pastor or something. That's good stuff. Did I like beat 'em ups like Streets of Rage back in the day? Funny enough, Streets of Rage was one I did not play back in the day. I got to Genesis very late in its life cycle. So I played Final Fight and its sequels. I played the Ninja Turtles arcade game. I played the Simpsons arcade game. I played the Avengers, the Spider-Man beat 'em up arcade games. Alien vs. Predator arcade game. Golden Axe and its sequels. And there was a Dungeons and Dragons one. I remember that one. I think it was called like Shadows of Mystara or something like that. Something like that. But really, the only beat 'em ups I did not play was Streets of Rage. Because again, I got my Genesis so late. I played like Sonic 1, Sonic 2. I rented Sonic 3 and Sonic and Knuckles. I had the X-Men 1 and 2 for Genesis. I didn't even have Street Fighter for Genesis. I had it for SNES and I rented it for Genesis, but I never got it. Yeah, so Streets of Rage, I didn't play it till many, many years later. And when I did, I was like, oh, this is really neat. This is like, basically Streets of Rage is like Final Fight plus plus plus. Like they added a bunch of things like motion inputs and things like that make the game actually better in my opinion than Final Fight. It was like they took that formula and evolved it a bit. Great music too. Do I ever use snow chains on my tires? If I did, I would destroy the roads because we don't have enough snow to use snow chains. I don't live in like, you know, the Midwest, the United States where they're getting a foot of snow every day. Here, like I said, we're going to get snow this weekend, and it's a rarity to get snow. So Friday, Saturday, we're going to get snow. And then after that, we might not see snow again the whole season, or maybe we will. But usually it's not a regular thing. No, I've never played Smash Brothers in any competitive capacity. Nope. I've seen people play it in a competitive capacity, but I've never done it myself, nor do I understand it at that level, nor do I care to. Seems like it's pretty complex, and it's a whole other system of gameplay that's nothing like the fighting games I come from, so I don't really care. But I'm not down-talking it. I'm sure it's just as challenging and competitive as any other fighting game. JDTV says you should play Streets of Rage 2 on stream. I did. I'm pretty sure I did. Let's find out. Streets of Rage 2 gameplay. Here it is. So basically, I played it during the launch of the... Well, first I did a co-op playthrough way back in the day with my friend John. That was ages ago. And then I played it again when the Genesis Mini launched. Yeah. So basically, I had 2 different times I played it. Ages
Shout out to John Rambo, his one and only friend he's ever had in his entire fucking life.
ago, co-op playthrough, and then again when the Genesis Mini came out. I didn't finish it when the Genesis Mini came out. I only played it a bit. But 12 videos. So all you gotta do is search my channel for Streets of Rage 2, and you'll see I played it multiple times. But we're talking back in the day. Back in the day, I did not play it. So there you go. Hello, John. How's it going? Yes, there is an Apollo Justice trilogy coming out soon. I'm not playing it. Those games, as much as I like them, because I do, I like this investigation style, murder mysteries and things like that, crime dramas. They're too long. There's too much dialogue that you have to read because there's no...
They're too long. The guy that's playing fucking Baldur's Gate 3 is saying those kind of games are too fucking long. Are you out of your goddamn tiny piggy fucking mind? They're too fucking long. Get the fuck out of here.
Murder mysteries and things like that, crime dramas. They're too long. There's too much dialogue that you have to read because there's no voice acting. So, you know, I like playing the games, but if I'm committing to like a 60 to 80 hour playthrough where I have to read nonstop, I'm gonna lose my voice, which I have. I actually have lost my voice multiple times playing Phoenix Wright games in the past. And I gotta be careful, you know, I'm playing a certain amount, I'm streaming a certain amount, I have to stream a certain amount, I can't take days off from streaming because I lost my voice, so I have to be very careful about that, and that's why, if you haven't noticed visual novels, I usually just don't play them anymore. It's too much of a strain, it's too much time consuming, it's too much of a time commitment to get through an 80-hour visual novel, you know? Alright guys, a little bit more time if you guys want to discuss anything. By the way, I just want to confirm everything's working on the channel, right? I just find it odd.
Oh my god. He's actually fucking concerned about the lack of contributions, especially on the YouTube side of things. No new members, no super chats, nothing at all. Guys, is the channel okay? Is it working? Can somebody maybe throw me a couple of hundred fucking members just to make sure everything's working fine? I think somebody should try and fucking drop massive amounts of fucking super chats and members just to make sure the channel's okay and fully operational. Just so we can be rest assured, peace of mind.
There's 0 super chats, 0 memberships, 0, not even a re-upping of a membership. Usually we'd have something. So I just want to be sure that everything's working, right? Not that something's broken or, you know, everything is good. You guys can still see the ability if you wanted to contribute. It's all there, I hope. I really hope. It's not screwed up. Please.
You fucking... just the absolute scummy behaviour. Absolutely disgusting, scummy fucking behaviour. Well, what's the, oh my fucking god. He has received 400 members gifted to him in 2 days. That equates to $1,600 fucking dollars in YouTube side contributions, which he'll receive in February. That alone. Those 2 days, those members alone, those 400 members is $1,600 which you'll fucking see money for in YouTube payment in fucking February. And yet here he is fucking sweating profusely about, you know, is YouTube broken? Is my stream broken? Did YouTube fucking break my super chats and members? It's unbelievable.
Please tell me it's not screwed up. I know for a fact YouTube is having issues, and the reason I say that, they have not updated their revenue for like 3 days. Like, what's today, the 9th? They have not updated their revenue since like the night of the 6th, for some reason. I don't know why. Because, you know, it's interesting, I got all those gifted memberships, I'm like, gee, I wonder, you know, how that's going to benefit the business.
Oh my god. As soon as you, so this is what he's been looking closely at his fucking revenue tab to try and see how much fucking extra money that will equate to. So he wants to see those numbers skyrocket. I was, oh my god, 400 fucking members. Let me see the fucking, the latest fucking stats on my fucking YouTube page. Like, wow. Well, holy fuck, man. And yeah, he actually probably is fucking pre-planning, like, spending, yeah. Dita was saying, but that was yesterday. that money's pre-gone. And that's maybe why he's fucking wanting to fucking see this fucking information immediately. So they can try and fucking pre-plan the kind of spending they can fucking do, especially in things like how much can they wail on WWE champions, you know, in February. Like how much can they set aside, particularly for fucking WWE champions? 90% of his fucking income from YouTube, who knows?
Come on. And I click no updates. And I click again, no updates. I'm like, why is it not updated? They haven't updated it in days and days, so it sounds to me like their numbers are screwed up. And they're, you know, they're not, there's something on their end, but I just want to be sure everything's working. You guys are saying everything works? Okay.
Oh, they're saying, hold on, the chat are saying everything works, but nobody tested it. Nobody sent Phil a super chat or a membership to confirm it was working. So Phil just has to fucking rely on their word of mouth and rely on their fucking accuracy.
Yes, Game of the Year stuff tonight will be exciting. Iron Man the Power, I can't wait. There you go, Ultra Bro with the first super chat of the day.
There is someone who's baited. Somebody got baited into fucking giving me a super chat. Mind you, I'm not one to fucking talk. I fucking baited. I kinda did it to D-Dog. I was like, guys, I made a new notification for super chats that are over £5, and D-Dog immediately testing, just to fucking see it. I'm no any better. I'm a piece of shit as well. At least I'm honest about being a piece of shit. Phil isn't.
Any picks for Super Bowl contenders? No, I don't follow sports, nor do I even know who's in the running. I have absolutely no idea who's still in it and who would be eligible, so I certainly am not qualified to be saying anything about any kind of... What on earth did I just type? Whoa. I don't even know how that got to caps, because I didn't hit caps lock, I swear. Maybe I did. Yeah, I'm not qualified. Last time I followed the NFL was the mid-2000s, so like 20 years ago. So yeah, I can't really say much about that. Thank you for the first super chat of the day.
Stares at chat intently for more contributions.
Okay. Will I wear the helmet for the Super Bowl event? I have it, yeah. Why wouldn't I put it on? I won't wear it the whole day, but I'll wear it. The thing about that helmet, no lie, when you put it on, it just echoes in your ears. And you're like, ah! I can't hear, like, oh my god, my ears. So I can't wear it the whole day, but... Yeah, we were going to do news. I didn't get to it, guys, because we talked so long about the improvements to the thumbnails and the video titles. I do have a few news stories that I will eventually cover for you. Maybe tomorrow, we'll see. I have like 3 news stories to talk about. Yeah.
No,
well, I guess we'll talk about them later. We didn't have time today.
That's something to look forward to tomorrow. Yeah.
Joel Loft, I don't know. He says that MJ's face model, not even her voice actor, but her face model was being harassed online. The MJ from Spider-Man 2. Yeah, people are stupid. I mean, people always do stupid things. We don't need to address it or give them attention. Really, the best way to address it is to not address it at all and act like these idiots don't exist. The moment you give those idiots public attention, all you're doing is enabling them to do it more because they realize they got the attention they were seeking. So the fact that it even got publicly addressed was a horrible idea. It should have never been addressed. It should have been ignored and these people would go away.
You're trying to fucking tell a woman what she can fucking do with her business. Like, she was the one that's fucking getting attacked, and she's fucking gone out there and fucking told people she was getting attacked, and she's disclosed this information, and you're telling her she shouldn't be fucking doing that. You're trying to tell a woman what she can fucking do with her fucking life, essentially, Phil. That's a dangerous road to go down.
I know that from personal experience. Dark Knight, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Good to see ya. Did I ever play Contra 3 The Alien Wars? Yes, I did. Rented it and played it quite a few times on the SNES, but I never bought it. JDTV says, is there a possibility that when fighting games die out, I would do a series of retro games like once a week? Maybe. The thing is, with fighting games, there's some consistency because that's something I've been doing my whole life, so I bring at least like a level of understanding and general knowledge and or skill to it. Not to say that I'm good at all fighting games, I'm definitely not, but at least I kind of have my bearings, right? The idea of retro games is neat, but they're all different, and I've tried doing stuff like that before. If you remember, I bought the Genesis Mini, right? I have other things over the years that I tried to bring retro content regularly into my content. It works for a little bit, but usually, for whatever reason, my audience, it doesn't really stick. I would love to have like a weekly retro night, or maybe twice a month retro nights, right? But it just never came together. As much as I've liked that or wanted to do that, the desire, it's usually just, what's the next big event that Phil's gonna do? What's the next big game Phil's playing? I don't understand why Phil's playing retro games. Why doesn't he just do this big game instead? Or this hype new indie game that every fucking streamer's playing that's memeable, or this or that. You know what I mean? And it's sad because I almost feel like what's happened is most people on YouTube are just, they've been programmed to look for a certain kind of content, and if anyone wants to do something different, it's like, well, why are they wasting their time with that? They should be doing what everyone else is doing. Well, I don't want to do what everyone else does. That's my point. I want to be different. I like being different. But then if I do something different, boo, there goes the attendance, there goes, you know, oh no, I'm not coming back till...
So okay, this is what Phil wants, this is what he's fucking complete, so hold on, let me get this fucking straight. Phil wants to be as successful as the other YouTubers. He wants their millions of views. He wants their millions of subscribers. He wants their millions of fucking dollars. He wants their millions of opportunities to fucking try and do well and be successful as a fucking content creator. However, he doesn't want to be like them in terms of how they fucking do their business. So Phil's being told, this is what all the top people are doing, this is what all the big people are doing, this is what all the successful people are doing, and Phil's like, no, I want to be different, I want to be unique, so I'm not going to do what they're fucking doing. Also, by the way, why am I not doing well? Why do you fucking think, Phil? Because you're not fucking adopting the best practices to fucking make your channel successful that the fucking top tier YouTubers are fucking doing. You're ignoring the best practices, you're ignoring the best ways to fucking, you know, do and run your channel. You're determined to be stubborn and say, I want to be fucking different. Being unique is not a bad thing, but ignoring the best ways to try and be successful with your content just for the sake of stubbornness, you deserve to fail if you're going to fucking ignore that fucking success, that potential success, and drive your channel to the fucking ground just because you want to be different.
Still plays that hype game everyone else plays. It's like, oh my god, man, what a bad mentality to have. I love retro games. It's like I said, I wanted to do a retro games marathon last year. That was the first marathon of 2023 I wanted to do, and we didn't hit the members goal. Not even close. Like, no one was becoming a member for that event to happen. And that's when after that I was so disappointed. I was like, you know, I think we're just gonna stop doing member goals because I don't want to not do fun events that I want to do just because we didn't hit a member goal. So I abolished them. And I think it worked. I think that 2023 overall was a great year once I abolished them. No, Plumber who fixes leaks, I don't know or care about that. Yurichi says, when you play Tekken, will you play the future content as well, like new characters? I have no idea. I don't know what I'm doing with Tekken until I play it. Until I get hands-on with Tekken, I play the story, I play training mode and whatever other modes are available offline. I go online, I play some characters, I see what the online connections are like, and unless I get my hands into the game, I can't commit to anything. I'm not going to. I don't want to promise you guys stuff. And that, like, for example, what if I committed to all this stuff with Mortal Kombat 1, right? Imagine if I committed and said, oh yeah, we're going to do all these community nights and we're going to do all these special events, and the game was terrible. Like, straight up, that game was dog shit. Laggy as fuck, gameplay elements were not sound whatsoever, the game was a joke, but because it was Mortal Kombat, everyone hyped it for like a few weeks and then dropped it. And no one talks about it anymore as if the game never existed, right? So imagine if I had said all that stuff and committed and then the game's terrible. So I don't want to do that. I'm not saying I think Tekken 8 is going to be terrible. I'm saying I'm a reasonable guy. Let's play the game initially for like a week or two, figure it out, let me get my bearings in it, and then we can decide what stuff we're going to do with it, okay? Gabriel says, I think the countdown tonight and tomorrow will go longer than you think with the discussion. Here's the thing. The viewer's choice countdown, right, of your favorite playthroughs, all it's going to be is I show the game and I say, so here's why I think you guys nominated. What do you guys think? I get a minute of feedback, and then we're on to the next. The Game of the Year awards, honestly, you always think it's going to take longer than it does. The Game of the Year awards go fast. Why? Because I have a few set things I want to say about each game, but that's about it. Like, I feel like when you're saying something negative about a game, you have to go out of your way to justify it more because what you're saying can actually hurt the game. When you're praising a game, you're just saying positive things about it. You don't really have to go that extra mile to justify what you're saying. It's not about the drama. It's more about like a positive celebration. It's easier to be more positive in a quick fashion than it is to be negative, because in negative, if you just say negative stuff and you don't justify it, you look like an asshole, right? So there you go. I think we'll be fine. If it goes late tonight, it goes late tonight. You know, that's all right. But I think we'll be all right with the 2 hours. The whole first hour will be the viewer picks for playthroughs, and the second hour will be my Game of the Year awards. I think we'll be all right. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes.
Dead air. Dead air. Dead air.
All right, John, I'm glad you'll be there tonight. Cool. All right, guys, any last-minute topics or anything before we adjourn and we get ready for Resident Evil and me dying about 48 times before I get any progress? Because it is. It's going to be me dying, trying to get out of this room with these monkeys. This is going to be a pain in my ass. I literally cannot believe how poor the grenades are on hard. Like, I'm shooting the grenade launcher at regular zombies, and the zombie's like, oh. It keeps walking. It's a grenade. That used to blow all the enemies in a room apart. They really made this game difficult on the hard difficulty. Like these guys just don't care.
Is Phil complaining about the accuracy of killing zombies in real life when zombies don't fucking exist in real life?
Matthew, I'm well aware of that. We talked about that when it happened. I don't really want to go into it again because we did actually do like a segment about it on the show a week or so ago. So, what's for dinner? Something quick tonight. Because my wife is working, so I don't remember. I think it's, I don't know. It might be like hot dogs and rice or something like that. I don't even...
Aren't you making it? Phil, hold on. She's at work. She's been working all fucking day. You know, her fucking job. And you don't know what... But you should be responsible for dinner then. If she's been working all goddamn day, you should be the one to fucking make dinner. She's been out all day on her fucking feet working retail. And you've been sitting your arse all fucking day. And you don't know what's for dinner because you're waiting for her to fucking make it for you when she comes in. You lazy, stupid piece of shit. Almost as bad as Phil waking Leanna's sick ass up to fucking make him dinner. Leanna's in bed, she's fucking sick. Hold on, guys, BRB, I need to fucking wake her up so she can start making fucking dinner for me.
I leave the cooking to my wife, and if it's a day when she's home and she's making like a really good meal, then I'm interested. But for these fast days, it's like, what are you gonna do? She's gonna get home late. You're not gonna have time to cook anything crazy, so it's just like warm something.
Then you fucking make on your lazy sack of crap. Fuck off. Meester sent something apparently. Meester sent a shit post apparently. Oh my god, Tacos Della's fucking made something horrible as well. For fuck's sake, hold on. We'll do both. We'll do Meester's one, and then we'll do Tacos Della's one. So there's a Meester one, and then a Tacos Della one. So here's a two of them. So there we go. So Tacozilla made this. Let me just zoom in here. So Tacozilla made this abomination. And Meester made this as well. I don't know. What did you... I don't... Why? I don't know. I just don't fucking know. This one's like self-explanatory, kind of pretty much. But this, with the chin and I don't know. It's so no, just no. At least it's not fucking Shrek against Shrek. So yeah, you're fine. Fuck me.
Up fast and just wolf it down between the streams. You know, it's all good. I received a $1 tip. This person says, am I the only person who's actually excited for Suicide Squad next month? You may be one of the few people still talking about it. Like, I'm serious. Like, after all the footage was released of it and everyone thought it was a shooter and not really a superhero game, I think so many people got turned off to it that it's just not even like a line of discussion anymore for a lot of people, which is crazy because Rocksteady was literally at the top of the echelon of game developers with the Arkham trilogy. Everyone loved them. Everyone trusted them. They said whatever they come out with next is going to be amazing. And they picked the absolute worst possible subject matter for the next game, and now no one cares. So it's kind of interesting. Like, people keep asking me, am I going to play Suicide Squad? I literally don't know. What I'll do is I'll wait. We're going to play the other games, focus on those for a bit. And the thing is, if like Suicide Squad is terrible, I won't play it and I'll do something else. We have other things to do, and if it's good, I'll try it. But I'm not going to commit to it. It just does not look good at all. No, it's all good, Matthew. No worries. No reason to apologize. I'm just saying, you know, we already talked about it on the show. It's not worth to keep, reiterating the same topics.
To clarify, I have no idea what Matthew is talking about there. Matthew brought something up like 2 minutes ago or whatever in Phil's stream. Not 2 minutes ago for us, 2 minutes ago at this point in time. And Phil's like, no, we talked about it last week, we're not going to talk about it again. So unless we go to raw Phil and try and find it, I don't think it's a big fucking deal. It's probably about a documentary, or it's probably about... Fuck no, who cares? It's nothing too dramatic anyway.
Let's see here, another $1 tip.
Wow.
Can I ask? I remember you played the Evil Within 1 and 2 back in the day. Were both free on PS Plus? Are they worth getting? Oh, they're both free on PS Plus, so they're worth getting. If they're free on PS Plus, yes. Evil Within 1, if you like games like Resident Evil 4 and 5, you're going to love Evil Within 1. In fact, it almost feels like you're playing Resident Evil 4 and 5. It's almost like an homage. Remember, it's Shinji Mikami. He made those games, and then he went off, he left Capcom, and he made his own series, and this is it. However, it's incredibly linear. And what I mean by that is it's really just follow the path, survive, beat this particular boss, survive, kill a bunch of guys, survive. It's just that kind of ad nauseum formula. There are parts that feel a little bit overly difficult, and there's parts that feel a little bit tedious. Overall, it's still a pretty good game, but the plot is interesting and keeps you thinking. Evil Within 2, I feel, is a much better game, because yes, you have the linear parts, but you also have open world exploration parts where you can find optional quests, hidden enemies, interesting lore, and things that you could completely miss. But if you take your time, you're earning upgrades, you're getting more supplemental information that just makes the game much better, in my opinion. The problem was they didn't market it. So the game came out, no one even knew it was out, and it flopped in sales, and now they're done. They're never making another one ever again. I have no idea why they chose not to market the game, but it's just, it's sad that a good game like that failed because of the lack of proper marketing. So they're both great games. The first one is good. I think the sequel's even better. Oh man, so Radical Josh, you gotta cool it down because of that. I see what you're saying. Well, I still hope that you can play something and relax, right? Matthew says, did I ever see Resident Evil Vendetta or Death Island? I didn't see Death Island. That was the new one, right? I saw a few of the 3D Resident Evil movies from back in the day. I remember there was one at an airport with a zombie outbreak. I know for a fact I saw that one. I probably saw 1 or 2 of them from like over a decade ago. But I haven't seen anything in the last many years, Okay. All right, guys, I think it is time to adjourn the podcast. Again, the big thing about this, feedback. Feedback on the thumbnails, feedback on the titling of videos. I really need your feedback to improve. So please give it to me. Please leave some comments on this video. Let me know what you think. And hopefully sooner rather than later, I'll come to a determination. Am I going to change the titles? Are we going to keep with the thumbnails? What are we going to do? And go from there. But feedback is key to improvement. So thank you for that. And thank you for a great show. I hope that you guys enjoyed. Tomorrow, we'll be able to talk about the end of my year-end series and how it went tonight with the, Game of the Year and Viewers' Choice playthrough selections. And it'll be a good final day of the week for sure. I'm excited for it. I hope that you guys are too. Thanks for a great show today. Thanks for your interaction and support as always. And I think it's time to wrap things up here. I might even close the window entirely because my feet are actually freezing cold. So I'm debating, do I put socks on or do I just close the window? Maybe I should put socks on.
It's no one's fucking business. Who the fuck cares, Phil? What, right now, I'm barefoot. Do you guys care? Does it change anything for you guys? Does that change your view and experience of bingo? The fact that I'm not wearing socks anymore? Fun fact, when the stream started, I was wearing socks and shoes. Since this stream began, I took those fuckers off so I could just fucking relax. Does it matter in the grand scheme of things? Fuck no. Nobody needs to fucking know, for fuck's sake, Phil.
Anyway, thank you all. I'll see you tomorrow for another podcast to end the week. Peace out. Yeah, no exaggeration. My feet are very cold, and that almost never happens. So, I think I'm going to get a pair of socks. I also have to pee before we begin. But then I'm going to go grab a pair of socks. There we go. Because I almost never, ever wear socks. No exaggeration. I almost never wear socks on stream at all. But now it's actually cold enough that I turned off my fan. I closed my window almost all the way, and I'm still cold. Like, damn. Damn, these socks. I don't want to close the window all the way. Then it's going to get stuffy in here. So I'm thinking I should just go grab some socks. And use the restroom quick, and then we'll begin. Okay? All right, guys. I'll be right back. Give me like a minute or two to just put on some socks, use the restroom, and then we'll be back with Resident Evil 0 Remaster and trying to get out of this monkey room. Okay? Thanks. I'll be right back.
Well, Phil's going to run off to fucking grab socks. 12:46 p.m. He shouldn't be too long, surely. So we'll just fast forward. 12:47, 12:48, 12:49.
Time if I lose it.
Oh, he's back, he's back, he's back. He came back at 12:50. 4 whole minutes, 2 minutes per foot to get a sock on.
Jasper's being silly. He's following me around. All right, I got socks. I got socks, so hopefully we're all right. Okay, oh, another tip has come in. Let's see here. Got a $1 tip. Please, Tekken 8 coming out. A fresh brand new fighting game. No tempers or excuses. If you fail in matches, it's okay. Just a clean start. Oh, you have to understand that in Tekken, I suck. Like, no exaggeration. I'm not good at Tekken. Like, the vast majority of the time, if I lose at Tekken, it's one of two things. Either a complete lack of knowledge of the game, or the supers. Remember in Tekken 7, the super moves completely destroyed me? Because I'm so not used to having Tekken having those super moves. I don't even know what they're called in Tekken now because they were a new mechanic for Tekken 7. That literally everyone would do them as wake-up reversals and hit me every time. Every single time I would eat the super. I was like, you gotta be kidding me. I couldn't believe how badly it was because I was such a sucker for it. So, I'm not really gonna be so crazy up in arms about Tekken knowing that I'm not good. If anything, though, it'll be a little disheartening if I can't really learn and get better right away because I want to put out entertaining gameplay for you guys, and if it's just me getting spanked, you know, 9 matches out of 10, that's not very fun to watch, right? So I guess we'll see what happens with it. But yeah, you have to understand it's going to be a very different situation. It's not like Street Fighter where I'm going in with innate knowledge and I get frustrated when, you know, the game isn't working right or whatever because I'm trying to play at a high level. I'd be shocked if I ever even play Tekken 8 at a high level. If I get that far, I'd be blown away that I got that far because I don't have that level of knowledge or skill. True. Hawkeys, I love Tekken Tag Tournament 2. You mean Wang. They were fun times. I agree. Those were fun times. Playing with the Wang was very fun. Wait, what did I say? I didn't mean to say that. Yes. All right.
Resident Evil 0.
Oh, really? No, it's Resident Evil 00. Can't you even read your own title? It's Resident Evil 00.
Good one, Phil. Fucking got him.
Why would you want to continue the game and then hit restart? Doesn't make sense. You load the game, continue, or restart. Why would you restart? What are you, stupid? Why doesn't it make sense? Okay. Okay, everyone, so welcome back to Resident Evil.
He is now recording for his shitey YouTube channel, and that's going to bring an end to the bingo. I think I'm going to tick off hateful slurs because we have 1 free space because of the snorts. But yeah, we were 5 burps away, and I think we were 10 likes away from a free space. But in the grand scheme of things, it wouldn't have mattered overall.
Burger.
But there we go.
5 in a row. That's concerning.
So yeah, we didn't win bingo today. The centre square is my fault. That's on me. I picked something, you know, short notice, and it is, but it is what it is. Misa's asking for marbles. I'm not actually going to do it as much. I've done it quite a bit recently. I'm going to do it once a week now, I think. I'm thinking Fridays. We'll do Fridays, marbles on Fridays. And we're trying to complete those 3 impossible courses. But yeah, we'll do that on Fridays, I think. You know, we'll do a wee Friday thing for it, you know. You know, everyone gets to enjoy the weekend, we'll do the marbles, and we'll give people a chance to. I don't want to do it every single fucking stream. I did it over Christmas period or whatever, over the holiday period. But yeah, I mean, yeah, we'll start doing marbles again. We'll guarantee marbles on Fridays. And we can see if we can beat those impossible fucking courses, you know. Anyway, but let's go to live DSP and see how he's doing, first of all.
Man, those rooms suck.
He hasn't been given a single tip since I started fucking gameplay. Boo fucking who for Phil. Also, no sign of any member bombs yet, but give it time. You can still fucking get it because remember, the second member bomb for Phil came last night for him. A 200 member bomb happened on a night stream. The podcast the previous day had Nikita turn up for a 200 member bomb, and then the night stream had it as well. So Phil might get it at some point today. Just because it didn't happen now doesn't mean it won't happen. So Nikita still has time to continue the fucking 200 member bomb streak. So far he's got 2 days in a row of dropping 200 members per day. and he's got the rest of his day stream as well as the night stream to try and maintain that fucking streak. And fuck DSP, piece of fucking shit that he fucking is. I'm done with that crap. Guys, I do hope you all enjoyed the bingo, and hope you had a fun time as well, of course. Sadly, it wasn't a full house, but there's always tomorrow, as the old saying goes. Tomorrow being Phil's final day of streaming before he has his precious day off, where he'll beg profusely for some contributions and especially tips so he can fucking spend it all on feeding his fat-ass wife some fucking sushi. I hope you all enjoyed yourself. As I said, I'm going to end how I always end, by playing notorious PIG contributions made by supremely talented Pixar Animations. So guys, until tomorrow, hope you all enjoy the rest of your Tuesday, and I'll catch you all later. Until then, have a good one, guys. Peace out.
Of course, bounties are.
On September 14th, a pre-authorized payment of $16.51 from PayPal.
All right, Luna Mills has tipped me $1.30. It says, "I'm back. What's your favorite type of shower?" When you're showered in money. When you go outside, all of a sudden, greenbacks start falling from the sky, and you raise your face up. You're like, oh, you start dancing. You go, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. All right, I don't know what the hell you're talking about, but thank you for the first tip of the day. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. Show me the money.
Free.
Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. And it's gone, just gone like that.